Yeah, hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, who got the faith? Hey, you got the faith. Yeah, I got the faith. Do you got the faith? Yeah, I got the faith. Yeah, ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Keep that faith in your head, huh? Yeah. Hey, ain't God we trust. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? Not talking to money, I'm talking to God that be keeping me straight. He keeping me straight.
Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's my favorite time of the week. Sometime around noonish on a Wednesday. Man, it's about to go down. We got so much to get into and talk about, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining us today, man. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with my awesome co-host, my uncle, Ronald. What's going down?
Say, man, we didn't have that much ish on that today.
It wasn't that much ish, but it's a lot of ish to talk about.
Yeah, so we got closer to the 12-ish, so we could talk more ish later on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know how it works. Make sure we sound... Okay, we sound good. But yeah, man, y'all know how we kick this thing off, man. We have a very special guest in the building. She's our special guest every week, matter of fact. But she wasn't here last week, but she's back to help elevate the show. First Lady of F1, Miss CY. What's going down, girl?
Guys.
Let's
Boys.
go. Let's get a round of applause.
Stop. Shoot money out of my head. Shoot some money out of my head.
Get the money going.
Thank you.
The money. What's going down, CY? How you been, girl?
You know what? I've been better, but I'm feeling okay. Thank you guys. Last week you guys were so sweet. With everything with my sweet rescue dog. We are home. We are feeling much better. But I needed some time to recover. But I'm feeling much improved, and so is Bobby, my cutie pup. Thank you so much for shouting us out, and I got to watch the show and join in as a guest. That was fun.
Yeah, that's very
fun.
cool. You know, I hope we made you proud.
It did. Audio was crisp. I liked when the comments show up on screen. That's pretty cool. I don't see that from my view when I'm tuning in as a guest, so it was cool to watch it in the audience. So that was awesome. You guys did great.
Yeah, awesome.
But I missed you.
We missed you too, CY.
You know, we're happy we made you proud, you know. Just wanted to make sure that the experience is constantly improving, you know? So
as it should.
That's what we have going on with the chat box and everything, man. I want people on, YouTube to know what the people on Facebook and TikTok and Twitch are saying. Shout out TikTok. First time we've been live from the platform on TikTok. Pretty exciting day, man. We can get that all configured and figured out. But you know what time it is. It's First Lady F1, man. What you got for us, CY?
Guys, well, timing was wild last week because we were headed right into Vegas. And, I've teased Vegas and talked about Vegas before. Last year was the very first year. This was the second Vegas Grand Prix. I mean, they raced down the strip. It's one of the longer tracks. It's freaking fast, but more interesting, it's cold. And the cars were in the cold than they do in the heat. And we definitely saw some interesting things. So I made a prediction. I was only 33% correct on my prediction. I didn't get it all right. I predicted ahead of time because Mercedes was freaking fast all weekend. They were fast in practice.
33% is Hall of Fame in MLB is all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm an MVP over here.
Yeah. Exactly.
But Mercedes was fast through the weekend. So they had a really quick practice. They had great qualifying, and they ultimately got a Mercedes 1-2 at the Vegas Grand Prix. So that wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But Red Bull had some issues. They had some wing issues. Ferrari was kind of struggling. They ended up in third place, Carlos. So Carlos was the only pick that I had right for my predictions, but he ended up in third. And I think it was great. I mean, he's, headed off to Williams next season. So this was nice to see for him. I'd love for him to win an additional race, actually. But having him on the podium was awesome. Mercedes won too. Again, surprising, but Mercedes does well in the cold. It was cool.
It's not surprising though. It's a German vehicle,
Exactly. They should be great in the cold. But no, it was great to see Lewis and so George wins the race. George was in pole position and he actually wins the GP.
What's up with the static one?
It was kind of I wouldn't say like the most exciting race. I think the backdrop makes it exciting. I think the speeds make it really cool. We didn't have to deal with weather like we have, where rain kind of throws everything off. It was more just about maintaining your tires and being thoughtful about your pit stop strategy. And Mercedes crushed it. I kind of wonder where the hell has that been consistently all year, but I'm excited to see George win a race. It wasn't Lewis Hamilton, but I do like to see those two on the podium. So,
and we know Lewis he's moving on.
Moving on, you can kind of tell that too. You can kind of see like they're happy for each other, but it's kind of like at the end of the year, last couple days of school, and your frenemies are there, and you're like, yeah, like go off to the next, like we're ready to go, close this chapter. You can kind of sense a little bit of tension. But honestly, same thing with Ferrari. Leclerc had a lot of words on the radio for his team. At the end of the race, I think he realized playing nice doesn't get him far. So he's been. That was kind of what he said. He's like, every time I'm nice, I get screwed over. So I think he was gunning for that podium position, but ultimately Carlos took the spot.
For sure. So how did Verstappen come away with his fourth title?
Just all based on points. It's all based on points. There's only two races left in the season after this Vegas race. So just based on where they were at points-wise headed in and where Norris finished, he just couldn't have ever caught up to where. And that just shows you like how dominant Max was at the start of the season.
My gosh.
He hasn't won that many races in the last 10. Yeah. So it just shows you like how powerful those points are. And then every fastest lap point that he gets, every sprint race that he gets. So we're going into, I'll preview this in a second, but we're going into yet another sprint weekend, which gives additional opportunities for points to be won. So Max makes it out with his fourth in a row Drivers' Championship. Good for him, I guess. I didn't know it was going to happen, but I'll say this: the Constructors' Championship is still up for grabs. So the Drivers' Championship, okay, Max has got it, but right now McLaren is still in first. So we'll see how that plays out. We have McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, and then Mercedes is like a distant 100 points behind Red Bull. So we'll just see how they end up.
Does Lewis Hamilton have the most drivers in a row? Like the most driver championships?
Yes.
Okay.
There's kind of a league of their own. 4 in a row, 4 championships at all is a big one. 4 in a row is a big one. I honestly think Lewis had 7 or 8 in a row.
Jeez.
Maybe not that many. I need to confirm, but he had quite a bit. So he definitely holds for most wins of all, most championships. But this is a big one. He's entered into record territory, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he won next year too. Just based on how this year was pretty turbulent. But we hit a really solid amount of different winners for this season. If we go back to June when we kicked off our first episode, where we were really, not our first episode, but talking about the season, I talked about how there just wasn't a lot of variance in winners
for sure.
last
it was
year.
It was Max for the most part.
Max. Carlos once, I think it was like Checo one time, and then we never saw anybody else again. So this season was a fun one, but I did want to share some news that came out just shortly after Vegas. They really wasted no time. We talked about Michael Andretti a long time ago. He had made a bid for an F1 team. There were a lot of rules and things, like there was a lot of pushback. F1 was arguing no. Well, a new team, an 11th team on the grid has been announced. And it is GM and Cadillac. We'll have an American team starting in 2026. So that's pretty big for F1. I think that's big for American manufacturers. Now, Andretti basically had to remove his name from it on an official level, but he'll be an ambassador of sorts.
Oh, yes, I'm laughing about something else. I'm sorry.
So we'll see, but I don't know. I never thought we'd see a Caddy F1 team, but we'll have one.
Yeah. I love it.
I wonder how they're gonna be riding Ace Deuce They're gonna be leaning like in the cat.
Might be the pace car.
It's
Might
gonna
the
be
pace
hard
car.
to drive. It's gonna be hard to drive riding these dudes.
Yeah. No, I love it.
That's why I was laughing. See why
I
I
love
think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool. I think maybe they can do some
Yeah,
fun.
I do too. I mean,
vintage things.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not surprised because Cadillac's been, and Corvette. I mean, GMC. However you want to look at it, right? The whole like VTEC and like the performance series that they've been coming out with, and all the different. I mean, they've been preparing for this for a minute, but it's gonna be fun to see how they, how they do, and I'm sure they probably have some American drivers up that number a little bit. We'll see.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll bring Logan Sargent, our Florida guy, back. Maybe they'll bring him out. I'm not sure. They've got some time to think about it. They've already hired a lot of people. I'm sure they're thinking about drivers. I'm sure they're looking at contracts. They're probably thinking about people who are leaving the grid this season and don't have a place to go. Maybe how do they lock them in? So I think it'll be cool. And I think it just complements the rise and excitement from American fans. I think this is a nice pull. I hope to see some more U.S. activations. We've talked a lot about the show run that they did here for Red Bull in Dallas. I'm like, I would love to see more boots on the ground in the U.S. From a team like this. So it'll be 2026. Hey guys, if you are hiring and you need a F1 gal to come be your expert, please over here, Caddy. But no, you guys need you guys want to sponsor a great podcast? We are here for you, Cadillac
We
F1.
got you, man.
But no, I was joking the other day. I was like, hey, you know what? I would buy if Cadillac came out and said, or GM, whoever, and said, if you buy a GM and or a Cadillac in the next 365 days, we'll give you a ticket to a Formula One race. I would. Goodbye Audi. Goodbye Volkswagen. I'm in.
Tough.
I would buy a Cadillac. Uncle, what about you? You buy a Cadillac?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I had a Cadillac back in 2010. I was young buck riding DTS silver on the black. Loved it, and then it switched over to Audi, and I mean that's just. I love Audi. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
But this is what Cadillac drivers say.
What's that?
It ain't nothing ride like a Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
But another Cadillac.
Yeah, no, I miss my Cadillac now.
Oh yeah.
I miss that bad boy. 'Cause that, it's like a granny car. Some people say because it was long, but man, that bad boy was so big. Them leather seats were so comfortable, and that V8 engine, boy, get the
Cozy.
chopping. What up, Ian? What's going down?
And who is that over there? E-Lights?
Ian 1, 2, 3. What's
Ian
good?
1, 2, 3. What's up in here?
Yeah, he said,
That's one of our number one followers right there. So we have to honor him, CY, right quick.
Absolutely. So CY, what's going on with these stars, girl? They been balling or what? Or pucking, should I say?
They've been pucking it up. They're doing quite well. They've been pucking it up. They've had some good wins. They've had a couple of losses. But the Thanksgiving break kind of represents a really good reflection point for the season. They can kind of think a little bit about where we've been, where we're going. And I saw a stat that if you're kind of in a semi-playoff position ahead of Thanksgiving break, 76% of teams will ultimately get to the playoffs if they're in that position to start. So I think the Stars are in a really strong state. I will say, if you are like, I don't know who to follow, I don't know what players to look at, I'll give you my top, my must-see TV stars, my top stars, my rising stars. I don't know. We got to come up with it. We got to come up with the players to watch. But
shooting stars.
The shooting stars. The shooting stars. The puck around and find out, boys.
Yeah.
I would be watching.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, fuck around and find out if you want to.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that if you are new to hockey and you're like, I don't know, who can I like? I really like Duchesne, Marchment, and an OG, Tyler Sagan. They've been crushing it these last several games. Marchment especially, he's broken some records. Those are some really fun players to watch. I obviously have an affinity for my boy Logan Stankoven. He's fun to watch too.
Do the stanky leg.
But if you're looking for some classic hardcore scores, I mean, they command the ice, and they are scoring a lot of points for the Dallas Stars. I would say Duchesne, Marchment, and Sagan have been doing great things. But in general, they're a fun team to watch. They've mixed in some young guys. They've got some vets on the team too who hold things down. So I would say we're in a good spot, and I feel really encouraged. They play the Blackhawks tonight, which will be fun. Now, Chicago used to crush. I mean, like, they were unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
Eddie
That
Kane.
has been changed. Exactly. That has since changed. They are 7-12, I think, right now. Stars are like 13-7. So things are definitely going to be interesting. I'm hoping for a win tonight. They do well on against the Blackhawks. So we'll see what goes down.
We'll see what goes down. A-Stars, keep representing, man. You know, we need some winners around here. I know we got a dub in Washington this past weekend as far as those Cowboys are concerned, but it's not sustainable.
Nah, no. That was a wild game. I think sometimes, I don't know if you guys feel this way, and maybe this makes me a bad Cowboys fan. I'm not really a Cowboys fan, but I'll watch, and I'm rooting for them for the most part. But when they have a game, and maybe not so much this game, but others, when they have a sloppy win, I don't feel as good about it. Like, I'm not the type that's like, well, we got the W, we're good. I'm like, if it wasn't pretty to get there, I don't feel great about it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like I'm not even a perfectionist, but there's like a part of me that's like, it was ugly and we fought like really hard, but not in like the best way to get to a point. Sometimes I'm like, did we really win?
Yeah, you know, when you're playing as bad as we've been playing, anything.
and
we'll just take it. We'll take it.
It's like this. We'll take it, but did Dallas really win or did Washington lose?
Exactly. Because it seemed like they was playing hot potato with the score.
Yeah, like, oh, you want it? No, I don't want it.
You take it.
I'm playing too bad. You are too.
You take
it.
Like, geez,
that's a fair assessment. No, you guys are so right. But yeah, I don't know.
See, Robbins, a win is a win in the NFL. You're
absolutely right.
Straight up, we'll take it all day long.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
You're right.
Yeah.
I feel weird about it. I think like, I don't know. I guess there's so little games in an NFL season that you gotta take every win that you can get, even if it's ugly to get there.
It's kind of like this: if you were 7-4 and you got to win like that, but you 3-7, and you get a win like that. So you know, I mean, I understand that a win is a win, and I'm all with Al Davis. Just win, baby.
Yeah, just win.
Yeah.
But that sounds a whole lot better with a winning record than to do with a losing record.
Yeah, and it's also expectations.
Yeah,
right? If we expected to be champions this year, we're highly disappointed in that performance.
Exactly.
But there are no expectations for this team. Actually, there's a lot of fans that are pissed off if they won. They're like, man, what are y'all doing? You're messing up the draft, you know? But
I did see some interesting theories about how they could, or like ways that they could set us up for success for next year by kind of throwing this season and playing some interesting tactics. But I don't know. We'll see. But speaking of winning, I'm 2-2 this week on fantasy football, which feels good because I was struggling.
Who'd you take down this week?
Who did I play?
Noonish?
You know what? I forget sometimes because usually someone's talking shit to me, but no one talked shit to me this week.
Hey, me and Trip are going at it this week. Oh. And they got a little button where you can taunt on there now. So every time I was scoring, I was hitting that button, taunting. And,
is that a new feature?
Yeah, that's a new feature. I love it too.
Oh, hey, by the way, I played
if
Trip
you're
this
new
week.
to the show, man, if you're new to the show, we have some of our subscribers in our fantasy football league, man, because this is an interactive experience, man. We trying to connect with the community as much as possible. CY is the reigning champion. You know, I got a win against her already this year, man. I could have quit the season then. Oh. But no, man, it's a fun time. But that's what we're talking about right now. We'll talk about it later in the show as well.
Oh, I'll miss. I play Trip this week. I'm stressed. Is Trip on the show right now? Because I'm scared.
I haven't seen Trip come through. He usually announces himself when he comes through. You know,
he sure does. We're tied. Our records are tied right now. So I'm coming for the W. I played Donnie, Dak to the Future that last week. That's who
Donnie Boaz.
Hey,
he was on 2 movies last week in a commercial.
Oh my God. Don't be nervous to play Trip. Trip is nervous to play you.
Absolutely.
Hey, you're always looking out, Unc. Unc, did you get any wins?
You know, Chip might be knocking his knees.
Do Unc have any wins? I don't think so. See,
Unc's still over right now. You know,
11.
Hey, that already show you that the computer is not smarter than people.
Man,
I'm trying to prove. Hey, CY, I'm trying to prove a point.
Unc is 0-12 right now. Unc, to do that on accident is hard, or on purpose is hard.
Oh, so, yeah, Trip the Ghost in now. He just showed up.
Trip in the building, yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. Your NASA set, what's going down? He said, Cap, I'm going to win.
I ain't sure. I didn't say you weren't going to win. I said you nervous.
Yeah.
It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. Trip, I'll be in the DMs later. We'll discuss this. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get to that. We're on college football right next. But now, CY, man, it feels so good. Feels so good. Reunited and it feels so good.
And then the good thing about this, CY, is that after F1 is over, you're going to take over hockey.
Yeah,
you're the first lady.
Season goes till spring. I'll be till early summer. So I'll be here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right on. Yeah, I barely won. We gonna get to it though. But now, CY, thank you so much. We'll see you next week, girl.
Thanks, guys. The race kicks off like Friday. There's the spring qualify, all kinds of things. So make sure to tune in for the Qatar GP for F1. But I will be back next week to give the results. I'll let you know.
Excellent.
Bye, boys. Happy Thanksgiving.
First Lady F1. We'll see you later. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let me turn that off right there.
Oh, yeah. Ian was asked the question, is she a friend of ours? Well, CY more like family, man.
Yeah, CY family, man.
Yeah,
that's First Lady F1, Ian. I know you tapped out for a little bit on us, and then, but while you were gone, CY's been holding it down, man, since like June of this year, giving us our F1 reports weekly, making sure that we are up to speed with what's going on the track.
Oh, yeah.
But she's doing an excellent job, has done an excellent job, and she will continue to bring that fire analysis and predictions, man. But Qatar GP coming up next. Looking forward to that one, man. But yeah, man, let's go on and jump into these topics, huh? You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready? Huh?
Hey, man, Unc was born ready.
Hey.
Unc was born ready.
Hey, ain't got to get ready.
Hey, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Right on. Well, let's dive on in, man. First up, NCAA, week 13. Man, big time games. Y'all see I got my Colorado on, Hey, we still got a chance, man. We still got a chance. We need some things to happen. We don't really control our destiny like we once did. But, we need some people to lose, and we got to go out and beat Oklahoma State this weekend and get that dub. But, man, it's unfortunate that we took that L against Kansas.
I'm going to say this. If Deion wasn't the coach, Colorado would have a chance. But with Deion, Colorado really don't have a chance. I mean,
you saying because of the voters. You're saying statistically with the numbers.
Statistically, they got a chance.
Yeah.
But reality, they do not.
Because the voters ain't going to do it because Deion's the coach and they don't want to see him in. That's what you're saying.
No, yeah, absolutely, man. You know that.
But, I mean, if they go out and win the Big 12, if they go win this weekend and things take place to where they get put into the Big 12 championship game, right?
Yeah, you got about, for them to get in that top 12, you got about 7-8 teams got to lose.
A Big 12 champion ain't gonna get the...
Not with 3 losses. This ain't the SEC. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
I don't think a Big 12 team, especially if it was back in the day of Oklahoma, Texas, yeah. But a Big 12 team with 3 losses with Deion Sanders as the coach, I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I mean, I'm just being honest with myself. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they got as good a chance as anybody else.
Yeah.
But they would have had a hard time making it with 2 losses.
But man, I mean, that Kansas...
I'm just being honest. That
Kansas team was a lot better than what that record shows. Right? And you can just tell by the way they consistently beat the top team in the Big 12 the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And
horrible start to the season.
Yeah.
And we're talking about...
got better.
This team, man, they were, and Colorado's got some older guys on their squad too. But we talking about a very mature team. They reminded me of one of Gonzaga or one of those, college teams that come around during March Madness.
Yeah.
There's got there's 5 seniors on the team. They got no one and done guys. Don't know any of the names on the roster, but they're making it to the Elite 8 and the Final 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they got guys that have been in the game. They're seniors. I mean, on the offense, they had it was like seven seniors and 4 redshirt juniors. That's basically 11 seniors on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
4 redshirt juniors, they've been there 4 years too.
Yeah.
And then the other seniors that have been there 5, and some of them, some guys have been there. So they had some very mature guys on the field, some physically mature men on the field. And I'm talking about they dominated them trenches, man.
Oh, yeah.
They dominated them trenches and made it real. They had 199 rush yards at halftime. You know?
Yeah. But this is the whole thing that everybody got to realize. Colorado. How many wins do they have?
8.
Colorado got to have had if this was anybody else, they would be raving about what they done did in 2 years.
Absolutely.
But they criticizing because of who it is, and I just, I'm just being honest. They criticize it because Deion Sanders. I told you this earlier.
Yep.
That to some people he's easy to love.
Yeah.
To about 45-50% of the people, he's hard to love because they don't like his style.
Yeah, for sure. He's brash okay. He's confident.
It's okay for Nick Saban to be brash and confident, but it's not okay for Deion Sanders. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Because he got a little more charisma, a little more flair, a little more pizzazz,
whole lot of stuff.
Whole lot of stuff. He talk a little more slick, but at the end of the day, when it comes to coaching and what they doing on the field, like he just as old school as the next man.
Yeah, so far as the preparation and the desire and trying to get his team ready, he's old school.
Absolutely.
But when you see him walking, and you see him and you start listening to him talk, you're like, oh, this is a very flashy, arrogant, cocky, whatever names you can put in that category. Yep. They put that on Deion Sanders.
For sure.
And then earlier in the year, I even heard one coach say, who were they playing? Central Florida. They says, these are two of the worst coach teams in the NCAA. And if Colorado is badly coached and won 8 games, what's that saying for the rest of the NCAA?
It's a lot of bad coaching. Horribly coached teams.
And it's coaches that haven't done the job that Deion Sanders has done, but they're getting a bigger praise.
Trip said it. I ain't saying it, but I agree. I think it's because he's a black man with confidence. Absolutely. Makes a lot of people uncomfortable in the room.
Say, Trip. I'm gonna tell you. All I'm gonna say, Trip.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say this. Ditto. See, I'm old school. I know all that
ditto,
stuff.
That's all across the board, man.
Ditto to everything you said. That's some more too.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
Absolutely.
Straight up. But nah, man. Colorado went out there. They kept fighting. You can tell the kids I didn't see the guys firing off the ball. I didn't see the hustle that I typically see on defense, chasing after the ball. I saw guys slowing down when the ball, I didn't see the same level of effort.
Kind of like they were pulling some of the Cowboy stars.
Yeah, I didn't see the same level of effort that we've been seeing while Colorado's been successful.
But this is the
past weekend. But
this is the thing that I
hope it didn't bite him in the butt, man.
It did. So far,
it definitely did.
But I will say this: is that these are very young men, and I'm not trying to make no excuses for them. I think they kind of was smelling themselves a little bit.
Oh, no doubt.
Like old people, if anybody don't know what smelling yourself means, that means that you think you is the shiznick more than you really are. Because Colorado's a very good team.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, man. Yeah. They was in the building and they was feeling themselves. But it's all good. It happens, man. You can take this as a lesson learned, man. But yeah, man, Colorado. Oh, that sucked to watch that, man. You got a lot of people out here. You made us proud. You have not let us down because you've come such a long way.
Like I said,
but I want you to keep going, man.
No matter what Colorado do, man, they got 8 wins. It came 2 years ago. They went from one win to 8 wins. Hopefully 9 wins.
Yeah.
When it's all over.
Look, we doubling up. We went from 1 to 4 to 8. We doubled up. We doubled up last year's win. We quadrupled up the year before. So, shout out Colorado, man. Those Buffaloes, man. That action, what y'all got going on, man. I'm going to keep tuning in. I'm rooting for you Friday. I'm rooting for Iowa State and Arizona State, whomever to lose this upcoming weekend. So y'all can get that opportunity in the Big 12 championship game. And I'd love to see it. What up, Ryan? What's going when you're smelling yourself? You're gonna always get hit in the mouth every time. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, the Cowboys been smelling themselves because they Cowboys, man. They show up. They got all the nice fancy things and show up, and the other team come in here and smack them right in their lips, right in their choppers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, so but nah, man, it's all good. Season it's still rolling, but beyond that, Colorado, man, you know, there's a lot of other games taking place, man. Notre Dame went out and handled Army as I thought we would, man.
Oh yeah, as they should have.
Rolling as we do. Offense is just rolling. Defense is absolutely just rolling, man. We're ferocious right now on defense. They scored 14 points, but did they really? You know what I'm saying? It was in, late in the game. They scored one early and they scored one super late. Our defense was really just shutting them down all game, and they can't stop our running game. We were trying to run the clock out, but kept scoring touchdowns.
Ryan, what's up, Ryan?
What's going down, nephew? Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody knows. I was being quiet while Jay was talking about Notre Dame because he don't want Jay. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, I should have kept quiet.
Top 5, baby. Top 5. Hey. We got a big one coming up, so I ain't gonna get too.
I apologize.
Crazy.
I apologize, y'all. I shouldn't have said nothing. I'm gonna try to be quiet because I did not want to see that little old leopard.
Hey, them Notre Dame boys coming at you, man. Our defense is real. Our offense is hard to stop, man. We got running backs coming at you, man.
I'm gonna tell you how
Love.
This was Notre Dame started kind of getting on nerves.
Yeah.
Joe Theismann used to pronounce his name Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
And then, no, for real. And then his senior year, going for the Heisman, so they start pronouncing it Theismann. So they thought he was going to win. No, for real. I promise
Joe.
I promise you. And that's what I was like, oh my God. Stop it, Notre Dame.
Hey, you should have said, he in the building and he feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
No.
You smell me?
No.
You know what I mean? To my Cali boys, know? Yeah, man, nah. We going to be in USC this weekend, hopefully we go in that Coliseum and do the damn thing.
The SEC, they smoking the Big 12, but it all depends on who the Big 12.
Hey, I'm just saying, SEC went 5-4 in the bowl games last year. They ain't just
they ain't gonna smoke
5-5 or something like that. So they taking their lumps too, man.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Alabama went out and lost to Oklahoma.
All I'm gonna say is that this. I hope that SMU and Notre Dame can play SEC to each other.
Exactly.
I wish they could.
They're going to do everything they can to make Notre Dame and SMU play each other so they don't got to go play an SEC school and embarrass them boys. Because the SEC is not, and has been proven time and time again, they're not that much greater of a conference than everybody else. Now, they got some dogs now. That defense in the SEC is real, and they beat each other up. But hell, hey, what's the point of having a conference? If you can't win your conference, you don't need to be in these playoffs.
Exactly.
If you ain't top 3 in your conference, you don't need to be in these playoffs, man.
Don't be trying to get Alabama now with
everybody got choices. Hey. You ain't had to go to the SEC.
Well, they sure trying to get Alabama now with 3.
Oh my gosh, they doing all they can to get Alabama.
Ought to be about number 18.
Yeah, I'm tired of Alabama.
What, they number 13?
Them boys are no good this year.
What, they number 13?
13 right now.
Now somebody lose. Guess what? They going back in.
They shouldn't be ahead of Tennessee. Tennessee right behind them. I think it's Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina. I think it's 13.
Tennessee got 3 losses?
Oh, no. Not Tennessee, like Ole Miss or somebody.
Yeah.
It's Alabama, Ole Miss, South Carolina.
Yeah, Tennessee in that 12 because they only got 2 losses
right now. But yeah, man, Georgia looking, Carson Beck is looking like a shell of himself, man. That boy looking like Dak out there throwing that ball to the other team, man. But also this past weekend, man, Arizona State went out and got a big win over BYU, man. Gave BYU, they went 9 games in a row undefeated, lost 2 straight. Right, so Arizona State, they are now catapulted ahead of them. I don't even know what conference Arizona State is in right now. I guess they're in the Big 12, but I have no idea.
I don't know what half of it. I don't even know what conference Oregon is in.
I think they still in the Pac. Like I think Oregon is not. I don't know. They might be Big 10.
Because
I have no idea. I think it was 2 teams that was still in the Pac-12 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
If anybody knows, tell me, because man, when they dissolved the Pac-12 and put everywhere else, I was like, oh my God, if the Pac-12 can't survive, I don't know if the Big 12 gonna make it, man.
I'm telling you,
I really don't. If the Pac-12 can't survive, I'm not sure the Big 12 gonna make it the next 5 or 6 years, man. I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but just because I'm not sure, that don't mean nothing.
Yep. So then, let me see him. So, but yeah, also, Oklahoma went out and beat Alabama this weekend. That's what we talking about.
I'm so glad.
Beat the brakes off of them, 24-3. You know, Brent Venable and that defense, man, they doing what they do. They balling. And he's got a strong defense, and the offense is coming around. Oklahoma got something to look forward to in these next couple, next year and hopefully the years after, man. And Oklahoma needs to be winning right now, though. But they coming around. That was a good win for the program. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. And then Texas beat Kentucky 31-14. I think everybody estimated that and expected that. The team that we love around here, SMU. Them Mustangs, man, are going hard. Kevin Jennings is still going hard. They went out, got a 33-7 victory over Virginia this week. They should be ranked a lot higher than what they are. It is what it is, because it's SMU. People ain't gonna respect them like they should, but until they face them and get punched in their mouth, straight up. SMU is real deal Holyfield right now.
And SMU lost a second or third game.
It's like first or second game.
Yeah, so they're like on a 9-game win streak, eight-game win streak, something like that. Yeah.
Since Kevin Jennings has stepped in the building, he has not lost.
So I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, so he's rolling. Put some respect on him.
Put some respect on him.
Get it right, man. Don't try to make SMU play against Notre Dame.
Birdman told
pump the brakes, man.
I'm gonna tell him like Birdman told Charlamagne the God on the breakfast. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, put some respect on his name, man.
Respect on my name.
On his name, man. Straight up.
Put some respect on SMU name.
Straight up, man. So we looking at the college football playoff right now as it stands. We got Oregon number 1 at 11-0, the only undefeated team in NCAA right now. CFP. Oregon number 1, Ohio State number 2, Texas at 3, Penn State at 4, Notre Dame at 5, Miami at 6, Georgia at 7, Tennessee at 8, SMU at 9, Indiana at 10, Boise State at 11, Clemson at 12 with a 9-2 record. I put a lot of teams in over Clemson right now.
Me too. Yeah, I would too.
But we'll see. But
what I'm gonna tell you, all the
some more that's gonna get shook up in there.
Man, all the teams you name, I'm pulling for SMU.
Yep.
Cause they from Dallas.
Yep.
I'm pulling for Boise State cause he from Frisco Lone Star, but that's a suburb of Dallas.
Absolutely.
That running back for Boise State.
You ain't messing with Texas at 3?
Oh, yeah. We know Texas. I'm saying I'm pulling for some underdogs to do something. Oh yeah. To beat somebody, but Texas is supposed to win.
Absolutely.
Texas my expectations for Texas is different than SMU and Boise State.
Yep, I agree.
I'm just saying.
Texas, man,
if Texas win the national championship, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all did.
You should have.
You
the richest,
guess what?
The richest public school in America?
Yeah, y'all to win.
Man. Y'all to win.
So whatever Texas, Alabama, all y'all do, so what?
Yeah.
But then when you got SMU and Boise State, you're like, come on, man.
Yep.
Come on, I'm pulling for y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We want to see it happen, man.
I'm pulling for Texas too, but I'm saying if they win big, it's not that. You should. You got all the money, got all the facilities, you got all the athletes. So what's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Exactly. Exactly. You are who we thought you were.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah, but then, SMU on the other hand, these boys came out of nowhere. This is a Cinderella story.
Absolutely, man.
Even more so than Boise State. Boise State, they got a quarterback is the doggone offensive coordinator for the whoever Kellen Moore is right now.
Philadelphia.
Is it Philly? Yeah, Philly. Boise State been successful for a minute and doing some things.
Milling around the top 15 or so for the last 12 or 15 years.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
It's only right that SMU comes back because remember, they got the death penalty for the exact same thing that they giving these kids right now. They got the death penalty. Took all their scholarships away.
They got the death penalty for doing the same thing. The UT, Texas A&M, USC,
Alabama,
Ohio State,
everybody,
Alabama, Michigan was already doing at that time.
Yeah. They didn't want to see it shake down in Dallas.
But this is the thing. You can't come and upset the apple cart.
Absolutely.
Because the big boys over here. Now, how you get in the big boy category? No one's going to put you back in the little boy category.
SMU get the same treatment Deion get, but for different reasons.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And they don't want to see it. But, hey, you can't help it when them triple D boys coming at you. Them Mustangs get to going, hey. It's hard to stop that offense. I haven't seen anybody stop that offense, man. Keep it coming, SMU. I'm watching. I'm trying to put people on, so they'll start watching too. Nick Saban already said your quarterback is the most underrated player in the nation. Y'all better start paying attention to SMU around here.
And Kenny,
right here in Dallas,
and
Texas.
Jenny, right up out of South Oak Cliff. That's my hood.
Kevin
Put
Jennings,
it in your
man.
face.
Get it
You
understood,
He right out of
man.
Oak Cliff, Dallas,
baby.
Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, and I just need y'all to go check some of the other players before that came out of South Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
That ain't the first good player.
No, he's not. He's not, man. But there's several, man. But he is the one that's on right now.
Right now.
And he's doing the dang thing and getting his recognition that he absolutely deserves around here, man. But we're going to keep this train rolling. So this week's Bet US.
Oh, I wish Deion went to SMU too.
Games of the week.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I said, what that? Ryan Walker said, I wish Deion went to SMU.
Deion did go to SMU. Deion Jr.
Hey, no,
but I was thinking about that too. That'd be a great move for Deion. Deion would love going out to SMU, man. And in Highland Park, getting that good treatment, man, Deion would embrace
I'm tell you
that.
one thing. I'm tell you one thing about SMU. People don't realize it, but money ain't no problem.
Boys got that loan money at Southern Methodist University.
They got that paper.
Better believe that.
Hey, you better ask somebody.
That's Aaron. Aaron. What's his name? A-Rod's, not Aaron. A-Rod's home. Had a home over there in Highland Park.
No, he didn't.
University Park.
No, he didn't.
What you mean?
No, you better go look it up. The real deal.
What?
He tried to buy one over there. He said, "Not so fast. You ain't got enough money."
For real?
He tried to buy one over there by Jerry Jones, Mark Cuban. That's what you
No.
Now he might have went to University Park. He went to Highland Park.
Wow.
Yeah, he might have been for real.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. They told him, no. Who you think?
Didn't let him in the neighborhood.
250 million?
That ain't enough.
You talking about billion? You talking about trying to move next to a billion?
That's HOA fees,
I
dog.
promise you, for real. A-Rod, he might have moved to University Park, but he didn't move in no Highland over that way he wants to move.
That's crazy.
Trust me, no, for real.
Yeah, they got the chochos over there, man.
Yeah, no, that happened for real.
Big boy money over there. Big boy money. Wouldn't work at church school. Yep. Wouldn't work at the church school. I mean, you don't think so? You don't think? I mean, Deion being there preaching, man. But nah, man. They don't.
They Methodist. Hey, I ain't gonna say all that.
Yeah, we ain't
finna get into all that.
Yeah.
But this is the whole thing. SMU got money.
Yes, sir. They got bread. They got that green.
Yeah.
They got that green, man.
Because when Nicholson them was over there, the ex-governor of Texas was on the board, so that's who was getting him all the money. Clemens. Clemens used to be the governor, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he was
that.
over there getting away the money.
Something else I did not know.
Oh, yeah.
Something else I did not know. I'm just starting the music back up, man. Didn't
Hey,
realize it fell off and went off. Man, I like keep a little something in the background going. But anyways, yeah, this week's Bet US Games of the Week, man. Go ahead and scan that QR code right now, man. And go on and sign up to Bet US. We putting y'all on, man. We've been solid all year long. That Kansas loss, that put a little chink in our armor last week. But if you weren't doing a parlay and you just doing solo games, you'd have got 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we've been 4 for 4 for a long time, and we're going to keep this streak rolling.
We 4 for 4 for about 4 or 5 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks in a row. We picked everyone right.
We're just trying to have to put a little bread in your pocket. So go on and hit that QR code. But first up, Oklahoma State versus Colorado on Friday. Who you got?
I know Oklahoma State pretty good.
No, they're not this year. They bad.
Oklahoma State? Oh, that was but you know what? I don't care who I'm picking Colorado, man.
Yeah, I'm right.
Say, man.
Hey, man, you see the shirt? What I got to do? Stand up? Y'all need to see.
And then not only that,
Uncle?
sometimes Uncle's loyal to a fault, man.
Yeah.
And this is the whole thing. Sometimes people jump off the bandwagon too fast, but I'm picking Colorado, man.
Yeah, I'm loyal to my soul, man. I'm picking Colorado as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm picking Colorado to win that one, man. So Notre Dame going down to L.A. to take on them Trojan men. USC Trojans. Who you got, Unc?
I got Notre Dame.
All day long I got Notre Dame, man. Hey.
Oh, man. Man,
we ain't playing with them, dog. We're going to put up a 50 spot on them boys, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to shut down Lincoln Riley's whole operation, man. Get that boy fired, man.
But
on Lane Kiffin that boy after this blowout right here, man.
Far as Unc, no, man, Notre Dame and USC been a rivalry since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
When OJ Simpson, I gotta look it up, but you can look it up. But I remember this. One year, O.J. Simpson rushed for 3-4 touchdowns on Notre Dame.
Straight up.
And then one year he had about 4 fumbles.
Oh,
No, for real.
I believe
No,
it.
for real. He was against Notre Dame, and I'm like, what? Because I was pulling, but I can't remember. But this is usually, you're talking about 67, 68, 66 with O.J. Simpson. No, he was at USC 67, 68.
Yeah.
So one year he did the fool.
Yeah.
And then the next year he did the other fool.
Oh, yeah. I
on
believe
both ends. He fumbled a whole bunch and he ran a whole bunch of touchdowns, so he did the fool both times.
That sounds about right, because that's about how the series goes.
Yeah, that's the way that
they
series
hot and cold,
goes.
depending on who rocking.
That's
if
one of
Reggie
them.
Bush and Matt Lyon and Lindell White line back up, it's going to be a long day for them fighting Irish, but they ain't there right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Luckily. But yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame in that one. Then we got Cal, Berkeley, coming to Dallas, taking on them SMU Mustangs. Who you got right there? SMU all day, man. Smooth all day long. I know Cal gave Miami a little bit of a problem earlier this year, but I don't expect the same to take place for SMU. SMU's really good.
SMU might beat Miami and not give them problems.
Oh yeah, I think SMU beat the brakes off Miami. Quite honestly, SMU is really good this year.
I don't think
is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And lastly, man, the rivalry is back. This was my favorite game to watch day after Thanksgiving on that morning.
I'm taking Big Brother.
We got UT versus Texas A&M.
I'm taking Big Brother.
UT.
You know what the Big Brother is.
Big Brother all day.
You know what the Big Brother is, A&M. Hey, you know what? Every big brother love their little brother. I love Texas A&M, but Texas is your big brother.
I ain't got no love for you, A&M.
How many y'all? Well, you know,
none.
Well, you know, A&M they had a lot of Dallas boys. That's what gave me love for.
I ain't got no love for you, A&M. Kick rocks. All you little cadets can go do what you do together around here. What you do? Go jump on the bonfire, do whatever it is you want to do, but hook them. Yeah. We gonna bring it back. We ran y'all out the conference. Bring your ass back here, boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
tear that ass up this weekend, boy. Come here. Can't run no more, boy. That's like running from your daddy, boy. You better get over here and bring a belt with you, boy.
But you know, a couple of times, every now and then, little brother get a little big and hit little big brother in the nose.
Yeah.
And them done did that a couple of times.
Yeah.
But 90% of the time, big brother goes down little brother.
We gonna get you back.
Yeah.
We gonna get you back.
Yeah, big brother handle little brother.
Yeah, man.
Some down with big brother.
Oh, yeah.
And big brother number one over.
All day long, man.
Brother.
Hook them. We got Texas in that one as well, man. But we gonna keep this party rolling.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
Y'all know what time it is, man. We're going to talk about a little bit of this NFL football, some of this good action that took place this past weekend, starting with them Dallas Cowboys, man. They went out to D.C. and took command of them Commanders. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to say they took command. The Commanders gave command away.
and Dallas gave it back. And like I said, they're playing hot potato with that
one. Kept saying, you take command. No, you the commander. You Dallas.
Yeah.
No, you.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Because it was what? 10-6 or something like that all game? Like 10-7 for
the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Dallas scored 24 points. Wait a minute.
It was like 27-24 or something like that.
But Dallas scored 20-something points. I mean,
yeah.
Did they score 20 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 20. They scored 24 points. What's the final score?
But you know what they said after the game?
What's the score? It was 34-26. Yeah.
You know what they said after the game?
What's that?
You know who the fastest man in the NFL is, don't you?
Turpin now. Now it's Turpin. Hey, I will say this though.
He hit again.
Hey, that kickoff return, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Hey.
Well, you know why they said he did fastest, right?
Why?
Because he hit the highest top speed that's been hit so far this year.
Oh, did he? What did he hit?
28, something up in there.
28 miles an hour?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, for real. Look it up. No, that's how they go by who the fastest. No, he hit the highest miles per hour. Yeah, top speed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But he didn't hold it but one step. No, I'm just
Yeah. He hit it real quick.
He
got
off again.
Man, yeah.
Now you say
he had a little gust of wind. You know he 150-something pounds.
Hey, but I'm just saying like
Must have been in New York.
Really, just to be true, if they got in a foot race, Turpin might be the fastest because he the littlest.
Oh, that's what that boy's tiny, man.
I mean, you know, Tyree got them big thighs. Now he been doing them squats, 500, 600. You know, so if Tyree The only person, and Xavier Worthy, all of them, Turpin, who's saying not the fastest.
Yeah, man. So when he went back there, the way he came up and analyzed the field, slow speed, everybody, this is the thing. When you got the ball, and this is what I tell people all the time, when you got the ball, you can manipulate everybody else. And on a kickoff return, a punt return, all it takes.
What'd he do?
He got everybody.
He started to the right.
He came up here.
Back to the.
He did a little step.
To get everybody going this way, right?
Planted that foot, boom, and got up out of there. Spun to the left. He already knew what was going on. He already knew it was going to be a lane right where he took off. That run was sick, man. That was one of the coldest kick returns I've seen.
Do you know where he learned that at?
Man.
I bet you learned that in the playground. No, playing Madden. I mean, he might learn it in Madden, but guys my age, we learned that outside.
Yeah,
just in the playground.
Absolutely.
See, because we used to play games, what we call running through.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough to play a game. Say if it was 7 guys or 8 guys.
Yeah.
One got to run through 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
One got to run through 7. And then if you got speed like Turpin and Unc had back when he was y'all, I'd get everybody going this way. And boom, boy, if I can get any way that way, it's over.
It's a wrap. And that's
you can throw the deuces. And that's what that was exactly a ground move.
Absolutely. And it was beautiful. And they probably had a kickoff left set up coming out of the hole.
Yeah, and he picked.
And he got everybody going right. And then bow.
And what he used to do, he used to get the ball and take off fast as he can. But now, he's evaluating the field.
Yeah, he also muffed that one too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
that helped him.
But then once he picked it up,
he just
wasn't no hurry.
Absolutely, that's the best thing to do.
Where y'all at? Oh, all y'all over here? I'm gonna come out on this side.
That was a beautiful return.
That was a good.
Hey, Turpin, if nothing else out of this season, man, Turpin is going off.
Yeah,
as a receiver in the slot. On them returns, punt return, kick return.
Now, I did go in on him about breathing so
what
hard.
It do, yeah.
But he might have ran some 150. Because he didn't, I mean, something happened. Because he ain't been tired since that. Maybe
my boy was straight celebration mode after that, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, and on the flip side of that, Washington is now, they find themselves on a losing streak. Now,
3-game losing streak.
And we know, what's my boy, the offensive coordinator that's out there, he was a head coach, Cliff Kingsbury. This is his MO.
Oh, is that what Cliff Kingsbury's in Washington?
Yeah, he's offensive coordinator out there.
They're Arizona, Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to make sure I got the right guy.
This is his MO. Yeah. You know, he started the season out hot. 6-0, 7-0. Kyler Murray's done it several times. Finished 8-8, 7-9. So this is what I kind of feel like that's what we're seeing right now taking place in Washington.
Guess who else kind of got that same MO?
Who?
His head coach, Dan Quinn.
Oh,
hot start in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Fold in the second half.
But he got to the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But he got there. But, I mean, to consistently start the season off one way and then start just losing.
Yeah.
Free fall losing. Like, that means that you cannot make adjustments, bro.
Yeah. People have figured you out.
People have adjusted
but you ain't adjusted back to them.
Now you need to counter what they're doing, and he hasn't done it yet. And Jaden Daniels is doing the same thing that Kyler Murray was doing. Had that hot start. Everybody, Washington's running away with the NFC East. Well, not so fast anymore.
No, not so fast, my friend.
And it somehow lost to the Cowboys. Like, I didn't see that happen.
Like this. I still think Philadelphia going to win the East.
Everything somebody muff, it turns out exactly. It's crazy. That dead leg, man. That's exactly.
Yeah, and then it slows him down.
Yeah, Turpin has been a dog since TCU trip. You right, bro.
Oh,
yeah, man. That boy went out and got MVP to USFL.
2 different leagues.
Yeah.
The Arena League and USFL. I mean, I don't care where you play. If you the MVP, man, you can't be that.
Yeah, man.
The MVP in high school. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You pretty good.
Yeah, he can ball, man. Yeah. He knows what to do with that rock when he get it in his hands. But yeah, man, it's the Cowboys got to win. It's a shocker, man. Now, was it that the Cowboys won that game, or was it that the Commanders lost that game?
I mean, I think it was a combination of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both, man. Cooper made throws when he needed to. You know, I'm not saying he's out there a world beater, but he did what he had to do when he had to do it. You know, defense has been playing better for the past 3 weeks. Nobody wants to talk about it. Now, they gave up a huge touchdown on that 80-something yard touchdown out of nowhere at the end of the game. But other than that play, the defense played fairly well in that game, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then you got to realize you're playing the Commanders. So,
yeah.
I mean, because now we got to go back to some of these other theories.
Yeah.
The Commanders been playing last place schedule.
Yeah.
So, So that's got something to do with their record.
Gosh, did y'all see Austin Eckler get knocked out on contact? My boy might still be laying there. If somebody had not helped him to his feet, my boy couldn't even walk properly.
Yeah, that was a bad hit, man.
That boy was hitting that little leg thing they doing these days on TikTok. My boy was up out of there, Glass Joe style. I ain't seen, and I'm talking about, did y'all see this hit on the kickoff? Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Oh, absolutely. And
he let that ball go immediately.
And you know what I don't like sometimes?
What's that?
Is that when a player get hurt, all other players gonna stand up and look down.
Yeah.
Man, don't you know that's scaring the crap out of the one on the ground?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Man, don't come stand. Me personally, because I done got hurt on the football field. I was like, man, get the hell from over me, man.
Yeah.
Give me some air to breathe.
Yeah.
But quit looking over me like I'm dead.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm just saying, that just hung fit. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that.
I was type on the football field like, bro, like, hit me as hard as you want. I'm not going to lay here, dog.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was my next point. Back in our day, we didn't want nobody we was hurt. Man, we could be knocked cuckoo.
Yeah.
We gonna jump to our feet.
Yeah.
And stagger. So, man, one time I went to the wrong hole.
Yeah.
And they said, and they thought I was trying to be funny. Man, get out of our hole.
Yeah.
And I didn't even snap till they pushed me. I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
And then I tried to lean back like I was doing something. But I didn't know where I was cuckoo.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
So, don't come stand.
Yeah. No,
I'm just saying, football is a funny game, man.
Yes, it is. And that was a vicious hit
that was a
Austin
vicious
Eckler
hit,
took, man. My boy looked like he spraining all his ankles on the way back. It's pretty wild, but nah, man, shout out to them boys, man. It was a great win by them Dallas Cowboys this past weekend. And you know what? We got that good Thanksgiving game coming up against those New York Giants.
And you know this, Jay, before we talk about that.
Yeah, what's up?
If anybody that's in the chat or right here watching us right now, if you have not subscribed, please go hit that subscribe button.
Bow.
And then hit that notification bell and give us a good like.
Okay.
And that helps our show. Because, this was Unc was new to YouTube, but this whole thing. When I watch other YouTube channels, they tell you, and go subscribe and hit the like and the share. So please do the same thing for me and JA that you do for other people.
We'll greatly appreciate it.
Button, and we appreciate it. But anyway, on to the next one. What we say about New York and Dallas?
What we gonna say about New York and Dallas? We just gonna laugh at them boys for a second, first and foremost. Because it's going to be a comical game. Nah, New York don't know what's going on. They got Danny DeVito, grandson, out there playing quarterback.
Who?
No, it ain't really his grandson.
Oh, okay. I was going to say what?
DeVito, whatever.
Yeah. I understand.
The guy that Baker Mayfield was making fun of this past weekend.
Yeah.
They got him at quarterback. They have shown my boy Daniel Jones the door.
They just gave him the money.
They just gave him $140 million, got rid of Saquon, and then released that young man. Like, what in the world?
They released him?
They released him.
When?
Last week.
Oh, I didn't even know that. See, I got to get a little more run.
Yeah, or like on Monday.
Daniel
Jones is no longer a New York Giant. They're saying that he's going to go to a contender.
But he had like $70-80 million guaranteed, didn't he?
Yeah. Out of there. And that's why I say they're playing for Shador.
Certain part of that is salary cap hit, right? Certain part of it.
Yeah, I mean, they still going to get hit over the top of the head for next year. But they just wanted to, rid that issue.
But all I'm going to say is crazy. Like this. Even if you're going for Shador, first.
Hey, Ryan said, damn, got his bell rung. You say you went to the other house.
Hey, have anybody
out of there.
Hey.
I done been there.
Hey, if you play football like, Unc don't play Unc as careful as it's on YouTube. But other than that, Unc is reckless on the football field, the basketball field. Yeah. Oh, I'll shoot you an elbow to the chin, to the rib.
Hey, it ain't too many cats that play football back in the day that don't have CTE right now.
Hey,
I got it. I'm living with CTE. I know it for a fact.
Hey, if you play football like you got CTE, PTSD, ADD, and all.
I couldn't back in the day. I couldn't wait to hit somebody with the crown of my helmet.
Oh man,
we talking about torpedo style, bow, like no arms. Like what we talking about?
One of them dudes. I tell my teammate, hold him up. Bow. I wasn't the biggest dude. I ain't no about 185. Hold him up so I can hit him with the crown of my helmet.
They call it laying that hat for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, wasn't nobody trying to form tackle back in the gap, man. No. Shiloh Sanders play like an old school player, man. Hey, no rapping.
You better go watch Jack Tatum.
We about to have a collision around here. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, you know, I'm stuck with Dallas because he said that earlier he's part of the year. But they might can.
They're gonna beat the Giants.
Well, I ain't gonna say going to, but they got a chance.
If they lose
right now, I'm gonna say it like this: I can't predict Dallas going to beat nobody in there.
Yeah, I'm just if
I'm
the
saying they got a very
Cowboys,
good chance.
if the Cowboys lose Thursday to this Giants team, I'm telling you right now, I will not watch another Cowboys game this year.
Not even from the booth
on TV.
Jay ain't go to the booth. I'm about to say, you better clarify. You mean you gonna turn out a ticket in the booth, all the free food and free drinks you can eat? No, you going to the game.
No, I ain't turning that down.
Okay,
I won't watch him on TV no more this year.
Let's get that clarified, Jay. See, Hawk know Jay. Jay ain't making bullshit. Crap, y'all. But Hawk knows
that bullish. Get out of here with that bullish.
I know that is.
I'm just saying this Giants team is not good.
No, Dallas, we ain't neither. You gotta realize we got a backup quarterback.
Michael Parsons said we real good though. We just don't know how good they are yet.
Tell Mike Parsons shut the hell up. Mike, shut the hell up. Say, man, you been talking. You don't know when to be quiet, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ryan the seen say never forget Truck, some dude with the crown in his helmet. I never forget that. He talking. It was a playoff game at the goal line. I got tapes of the crib.
Oh yeah,
and I wasn't going out of bounds.
Yeah, you and Ryan played together, right?
No, that's my nephew right there.
Oh, he played with who?
He was talking about me when I played. He'll never forget. He saw one of my highlight tapes when I trucked this dude at the goal line, and the dude just screams, "Oh!" You can hear him screaming on the tape.
But this is a whole thing. This is a whole thing of like football. Okay, there is no hands to the face except for when a running back is running the ball.
Oh yeah, stiff arm.
Cause I seen
serious.
I seen Derrick Henry the other day, and
yes sir.
And I'm like, I thought,
hey, I done seen running backs grab the face mask.
Yeah.
Get up off of me.
I'm saying if it should be no,
I used to stiff arm like a punch, like
yeah.
I didn't mean to go so loud, but the butt of my hand.
Yeah, straight through.
I'm drawing you.
But I'm saying, if there ain't no hands to the face, for every position except for yours.
Yeah.
I mean, because the guy coming to tackle you, put a hand to the face.
Yeah.
He done lost already.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just
yards.
saying. That was just
15-yard penalty. Yeah, I love it, too, because I was a running back.
But I ain't trying. I mean, because I love the physicality of the game, but I'm saying one penalty is a penalty. But I love to see Derrick Henry.
I do too.
But
hey,
I'm saying,
you see that 4th and 2 he went for the other day?
Yeah.
And he had to run to the left. 2 of they dudes thought they had him.
Yeah.
Give me 2.5 for that first down. Keep that chain rolling, baby. Let's go. No, I love it, man. I love the physicality these boys are playing with, that we played with back in the day. They can't so much anymore. But yeah, man, these Cowboys doing what they do. They got the Giants Thursday for the
so
we
both picking the Cowboys.
Both going with them Cowboys, no doubt about it, man. So we're gonna go on and jump into these NFL recaps for the week 12 review. Yeah, man. So first game, of course, we already talked about Daniel Jones. Before we get into the games, how you feel about Baker Mayfield suing his brother and his father's company for basically stealing $12 million of his dollars, quote unquote stealing?
I ain't got no problem with it.
It's their investment firm.
Ain't got no problem with it.
No problem whatsoever?
No, none whatsoever.
Now,
if you stole, you're a thief.
Do you think
whether you're my daddy or brother, you're a thief. Get my money back.
How you steal $12 million from somebody, huh?
Cause you gave them the you gave them the leeway to get the money, but not the authority to get it how they got it.
Yeah, got you, and take it and do what they did with it.
And that's why this is the whole thing. Uncle ain't got near about the money that Baker Mayfield got.
Yeah.
But I learned this from Julius Erving.
What's that?
Count your own damn money.
Yeah, man.
Man, Julius Erving's wife, one time they say, does Julius have an accountant or anything like that? She said, no. He said, why? Because Julius count his money first thing in the morning, when he wake up, and last thing at night before we go to bed. And that's what Uncle do. Uncle count his money first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But this thing, Uncle a little different than Julius Erving. I'll count his money first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Then he count again in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And then he count again at night.
You added one more cycle to the
bill. Yeah, I had one more.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody stealing no money from me. Steal some money if you want to. I'm going to find out before the day gone.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got cameras around
all these scams. They took this much money off my credit card. I didn't know. I'm going to know within 45 hours.
Absolutely.
I'm going to know that, hey, I said, man, one time I called my wife, too, with $2 and something missing out of my bank account.
Yeah.
I called my wife. I said, I ain't got time to check, but right now, $2. She said, my wife started laughing.
Yeah.
I said, that ain't funny. You can go downstairs and you can ask her. That's his auntie. I said, that's not funny. I said, because if I lose $2.35 every week or every day, that's going to be a lot of money. And I said, find out. And what I had did, I usually didn't use my debit card for stuff like that, but I went off and left all my money, had nothing but my debit card, and I used $2.35.
Yeah.
And I called my wife to say, find out what my $2.35.
Yeah.
Because I stopped by McDonald's and got a sausage egg biscuit and some hash brown.
Yeah.
For real. I'm telling you the real story. That's not the where my money? $2. It ain't but $2. And guess what she told me? She said, it ain't but $2. I said, but it's mine.
It's my $2, dog.
And she looked on and she said, baby, it got spent at McDonald's. Oh, okay.
That was me.
Okay, that was me.
Charging people up for your own.
So count your own money and nobody won't steal no.
Yeah, man. ES highlights, what's going down, man?
How you going? And all y'all out there, ES highlights, he the one that asked what's
He say he want to talk about basketball or baseball?
Baseball. JA is a baseball player.
It say basic ball, though, so I don't know if he missing a K or what. But yeah, man.
With the T.
Yeah, we get that, man. We get that. Hey, while you waiting, dog, go hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get there.
Because you've been on
there. We on that football, big dog. Yeah, appreciate you, dog.
And we're going to send you a shout out. I seen the comments.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so shout out to you.
Highlights, man.
And we just didn't have that, had a time at that moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to shout out to you. ES highlights. Hit that subscribe, like, share, do all the good stuff. Notification, all that.
So when it come to Baker Mayfield, forget them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, burn them, maker. Put them balls in the oven, dog. Make sure you get your $12 million back and tell your wife thank you for being the one to make you go through with this.
I ain't mad at Baker, man. I mean, cause don't
his wife was behind it, dog.
Yeah, because this is the first thing. If I got money, man, Baker. Everybody look at Baker like this, but the kind of dude Baker is, Baker got a big heart. They'll say when they had a chance to steal.
And this is the thing. I'm sure Baker, he see Patrick signing for $500 million. We got Dak signing for $240 million. Baker only signed for 3 years, $100 million. And really, after taxes, that's $50 million. After the ages, that's $45. Hey, that's $12 million. That's big money.
Yeah.
That's big. That's a lot of That's like a third of the bread that Baker bringing in. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, nah, dog. He definitely saw that $12 million missing.
And Baker, don't let nobody else have access to your money, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, not even Shohei Ohtani homeboy. You know, or Shohei.
Or Shohei, because Shohei
suspect too, dog.
Shohei will steal your money, then pin it on his homeboy.
Yeah, man. Man. And then, so this week in the football games, the Ravens. In the Harbaugh Bowl, which is always cool. We saw him play a Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers and the Ravens. Now we get to see him play against each other with Jim Harbaugh in LA. And he's doing a great job in LA. You know, they've been talking bad about the coach.
Who the oldest?
I think John is the oldest.
The one in Baltimore?
Yes, I believe so.
What I just said, I go by Big Bro?
Big Bro?
Big Bro going to hell.
Hey, Big Bro been winning that matchup too.
Say, I'm going to tell you like this here. I got some Big Bro.
Yeah.
I went at them hard, but guess what?
Yeah,
most of the time they came out on top.
Yeah.
But I got a little lick in the nose or maybe the eye.
Yeah.
But in the end, big brother gonna big brother you most of the time, man.
Yeah. And big brother them again. And the Ravens did what they did on Monday Night Football against the Chargers. It was a fun game to watch. Man, LJ8 is all I got to say. Lamar Jackson, cold-blooded.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, Trip, Trip had Lamar Jackson, the quarterback.
And Trip said you barely won.
I barely beat him in the Noonish. Yeah, we're going to get to it in a second. That game. Yeah. Justice Hill, thank you very much, sir, for that long run, that long touchdown run that put the Chargers offense on the field. And kept Lamar Jackson from doing anything else for the rest of the game. I was up by 1.5 points for 8 minutes.
Yeah. And with Lamar, that ain't much. That in fantasy, nah.
That ain't nothing for Lamar. That's a completion. You know what I'm saying? A couple yards, man. But I came away with that dub. Yeah, but we're going to get to it in a second, though. But nah, man, that was a very, very entertaining game, man. Good football being played across the board. Derrick Henry's a factor, man. Lamar Jackson with Derrick Henry in the backfield and these receivers, these guys, Zay Flowers, Bateman, man, them boys are serious. Mark Andrews, man.
Was it 84?
89. Mark Andrews?
No, I'm talking about 88 and 4. Ain't that Baltimore's record?
Yes, they're 84 now. 84 now. But them boys balling, man.
Oh, yeah.
Them boys balling, man. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, Trip, you already know what's up, dog. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, man. But also this week, man, I don't know if y'all saw the magical Thursday night football game with the magical Jameis Winston. You know, just
So, man, you know who I like. I mean, so far as my
Jameis
underdog,
made me so happy, man.
Say, man, for my underdog player, so far as my underdog player, man, James and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, man.
This is the thing. No matter what you do to James gonna be happy, and he gonna. One thing about James, he gonna slang that rock.
Yeah, you better come to play against James,
you better,
man.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. You better be prepared to go down that field because James throwing that ball. James ain't throwing no 5, 7 yard.
Nah, ain't no dump balls, man. Hey, he wanted all or nothing.
Down the field.
Yes, man. Hey, James,
win, lose, or draw, he going for your throat.
And that is the #1 interview in all of football every time, man. Like, straight up.
First off, when you figure out what James be talking about, tell me. I like for James to talk, but what he be talking about, I have no damn idea. No,
hey, what's the message for the team? One play at a time. Sorry, no.
I mean, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's the message.
All that stuff sound cliche, but if we go, okay, you got interception last game, last play, but the next play, throw a touchdown.
Yeah. Hey, girl said, hey, so how do you think this weather's gonna affect you? Oh, it's a beautiful day. Like, his whole demeanor changed. He was frowning. She asked that question. He said, oh, it's a beautiful day. Snow outside in Cleveland. Feel like I'm on an NFL Films moment. Yeah, Jameis Winston was tripping me out, man. That's a great.
But absolutely, all this
stuff. He's present.
Yeah,
he's
like he
present.
said, it's a beautiful day. It's snow. Yeah. We're in Pittsburgh. This is the kind of weather you're expecting in this time of year in Pittsburgh. Yeah. And we outside playing football. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, you can see him catching himself when he's tripping though.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I was out there slushing in the snow, and so I just thought it was he was catching himself tripping out, man. I just love Jameis Winston, man.
This is the whole thing. Okay, to catch yourself tripping out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Guess what? I be tripping. I'll be like, oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, I'm tripping right now.
I'm tripping right now. Let me come back to what they talking about.
James was like, let me really see it real quick. Yeah, man. But nah, Jameis went out there, got that win over the Steelers. Nobody saw that coming, man. I mean, it's Pittsburgh. Both teams are used to the snow. Like, so there ain't no excuse about the weather, none of that. Cleveland just went out there and won. And Myles Garrett dominated that doggone Pittsburgh offensive line. Couldn't do nothing with Myles Garrett, man.
When he had one of them games,
and he have them often. He has them all the time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But but when he do,
Myles Garrett and snow sounds like trouble for anybody. Is all I'm saying, man. So shout out Myles Garrett, that Arlington Martin kid.
He got 3 sacks the other day, right?
Yeah.
I think he had got about 11 for the year.
Yeah, and that boy, he had some pressures.
When he get them days, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and the Browns will not beat Pittsburgh and the Ravens. It's just like, bro, like, y'all got to turn it around at some point. If y'all got to beat the bad teams if y'all going to beat the great ones.
That's exactly what they seem like they're doing. They are playing to the level of their competition.
Exactly. And that's a sign
and that's a real bad thing.
That's not a championship team that does that.
No.
Right? That's
because you got to beat up on the weak ones, and then you got to play the good ones hard.
Yeah. A lot of that got to do with coaching.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs barely beat the Panthers this week, which is crazy, man. The Carolina Panthers are coming on strong right now. They're getting better.
Patrick Mahomes said after the game?
What did he say?
We got to quit winning by 3.
Absolutely.
And what I say earlier, they ain't gonna win no Super Bowl.
Yeah,
we're winning every game by 3.
Hey,
because guess what? Every game you ain't gonna win every game on the last possession.
We've been talking about that with Kansas City past few weeks.
Yeah.
You know,
I started
all
last
about.
year.
Yeah.
Me personally, I started last year. I was like, boy, they sure scraping by.
Yeah.
You know,
And winning a lot of games with that
you
defense,
ain't gonna win
man.
no. Let me say, how many Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes got? 3.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna win no 4 more Super Bowls scraping by.
No, sir.
Yeah, y'all gotta beat up on somebody.
Yeah.
Y'all beat the good teams by 3, and you beat the sorry teams by 3.
Yeah.
Come on, man, y'all. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna say it like that. And I know Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City, but until a whole bunch of people beat them, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta have faith in them.
Got to.
Just like we said a while ago, a win is a win is a win.
Yep.
And just win, baby.
Absolutely.
And that's what Kansas City do, just win.
And that's what the Lions have been doing, but by
absolutely.
big margins. This week, not so much. They put up 24, but their defense still held the Colts to 6 points. You know what I'm saying? That defense, ain't nobody talking about that Lions defense, but them boys been balling too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Them boys been balling.
Because a quarterback in the offense always get all the credit.
Oh, absolutely.
But when they win, guess what? They holding people to 10,
Yep.
13,
Yep.
maybe 17.
Yep.
You ain't getting no 24, 27, 31.
Nope.
It's, you know, long as you keep teams under 20, you got a very good chance of winning it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's what Kansas City and Detroit are doing.
Yeah.
Keeping teams to 17 and 13 more than 20.
Giving their offense a chance to win the game. Period. Keeping that score low.
Yes, sir.
Eagles went out and beat the Rams 37-20, man. Saquon doing it again. Here's the difference. I can see the Eagles making the Super Bowl. I can see the Eagles going to the Super Bowl because Saquon Barkley, man, that boy ran for 255 this week. That boy been balling, man.
Yeah, Saquon, but I'm saying like
and he's
this.
opening up them receivers because they got to respect Saquon. So now you got A.J. Brown and you got Devontae Smith hitting you over the top. Devontae didn't play this past weekend.
Saquon has made a great difference in
like
that team. They have a chance. It's going to come between Philadelphia and Detroit.
Yeah.
And I just think that Detroit has an overall better, solid team.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Detroit may have better coach. I'm not sure.
But Philly's been there and Detroit hadn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, yeah, I'm just going to say all that.
That's another side of it. You know?
All that matters. All that matters.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun come playoff time, man. What is going on with the 49ers? They out there griping just like these Cowboy fans around here. The 49ers looking like straight trash right now. I mean, they've been injured and stuff. Debo out there switching and looking like Blade and wearing them little Daisy Dukes and them leather patent leather Daisy Dukes, you know what I'm saying, with the boots on. Like, I don't know what's going on out there.
Hey, what did Uncle Luke say? Who that with them Daisy Dukes on?
I hope you doing them girl Daisy Dukes on. Everybody, look at them girls. Yeah, Debo out there in the
Debo. But the other day last week, I was like, oh my God, Debo. Yeah. And then I had to realize you're in San Francisco.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. San Fran did absolutely influenced my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with it,
and
Debo.
That's the whole thing.
You like what you like, dog.
I say, man, when you young and got a lot of money,
yeah,
you muscular,
yeah,
and all that. I understand all that, Debo, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing that I really, even the outfit wouldn't have been so bad.
Yeah.
But what made it bad was how you lick your lips.
The licking of the lips.
And the switching of the hips. That made it bad. Licking of the lips and switching of the hips. Debo, I was like, oh my, I like Debo.
Hey, I bet Dwight Howard watched that like 15 times.
I bet Dwight Howard hit him up in the DM.
Hey, Dwight was like, Debo, was you for real or what? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Debo was it. And you know what Dwight Howard said? I wish you would have been sitting on my bench. I would have sit down next to you and squeezed on you.
Squeeze on you a little bit, Debo.
Because, hey, they got that on tape about the White sitting down next to them dudes.
Hey, you see that college player? Oh, buddy, it's a dude from another team goes up to take a shot. The defender comes up and grabs his junk. This is this week, yeah. Grabbed his junk while my boy in midair.
Oh, I would have given him a 2-piece on the pepper.
Oh, my God.
While I'm in the air, before I hit the ground.
He'd have got a knee, a foot on the way down.
He would have got
a 2-piece of the pepper, man.
Oh, no, I didn't see that, man.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild, man. That's crazy what's going on.
We didn't mean to get off on that.
Yeah, my fault. But,
anyways. But this is live TV. We're going to pop up on a lot of stuff.
Chop it up. NFL can't dress. No, man. They trying. They trying, bro. They need to go holler at the WNBA girls, man. Go holler at Angel Reese, man.
Because you don't get them confused with no man.
No, sir.
You don't get them confused with nothing but beautiful young ladies.
No, sir. Exactly. Absolutely. Exactly, man. Exactly. So, next up, y'all know what time it is. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. What was your good this week in NFL?
That's Saquon.
Saquon Barkley?
Saquon had 300 yards, 2 total yards offense.
Yeah.
250-something rushing, 50-something receiving.
Yeah.
Say, man, Saquon.
But going hard.
Saquon can run. Mm-hmm. He can catch. And Saquon is even a decent blocker.
Oh, yeah.
He's a throwback.
Running back. Yeah,
and I'm going to say it like this.
Absolutely.
A few years ago, Zeke could do the same thing.
Yeah. I think he still can, but they're not giving him a chance because they want to keep that money down.
You don't have a teammate.
Yeah, the O-line in front of him. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying. But Saquon is that dude, man.
Yeah.
That was the good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so what was your bad this week, huh?
My bad. I'm still going to hop on the Cowboys, man. Because to me, personally, and I got a couple of homeboys, when I think something, I always defer to them because they actually played in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I'm say, man, did you see what I see? Say, man, when CD ran that route and that guy intercepted that ball, CD was loafing.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
When the guy broke on the ball, CD still running, just looking at him, giving him
break on the ball. Yeah.
Break on the ball.
Yep.
And then CD went and hit him and knocked the ball out. CD wasn't finna do nothing to the other players again. Go get it. The other player was like, get him.
Yeah.
And then CD reacted when the other guy said something.
Man.
Come on, man. Go look at the play, JR. I promise you.
Yeah, no, I believe
CD, he ran that out when he broke like this out, and he see the ball. You can see him, he running, and he looking back, seeing the ball, but you're not trying to stop. You just running and looking like, oh, he finna intercept it.
Yeah.
And then when the guy intercepted, CD stopped, and then the other player say, get hit him.
Wow.
And then CD did hit him and knock it out. And then the commentator started trying to, CD got to turn to a defensive back. Because he loafing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
That's just me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the bad. Now the ugly. Oh my God. I got the Cowboys and the Commanders ain't worth squat.
No, they're not.
Saying, man, everybody that got an open field.
Kind of find out. Commanders had us fooled for a little bit though.
Yeah. And everybody got an open field went for a touchdown, man. No, please don't tell me that all these defensive backs run 4-4 and 4-3 and people running away from you. Derrick Henry running away from defensive back, and you tell me run a 4-3. Everybody run 4-3 and 4-4 now. Bullshit.
Man. Yeah.
Cause when have you seen anybody even close to closing on somebody or catching something? Every time a guy, every game this year that I've watched, when a guy breaks, he gone. And nobody's closing. Yep. Everybody's falling back. Yep. But in combine, y'all run 4-4, 4-3.
Yeah.
So what they run? 4-2? 4-1? Everybody run 4-2, 4-1? Come on, man. No. That was my man. Defense right now is just horrible, especially in the open field. That's the ugly part. Once somebody get in the open field, pretty much in any game, they're going to the house.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it looks like.
That's what it looked like. And I remember when defensive backs used to run people down. I can name more.
It don't happen no more.
No.
It don't happen no more. But boys ain't as fast.
Not even nearly as. I mean, it ain't even close.
Yeah, no, it's not. I agree, 100%.
I mean, when you got Derrick Henry going 90 yards, man, come on. I mean, go look at this. I mean,
and he got, he got pretty good speed, but he ain't that fast.
No, he got pretty good speed, but
he ain't that fast. 90 yards is a long time to catch somebody.
I guarantee you, when you go down to all these teams, they got 2 or 3 running backs very fast than Derrick Henry. But how come y'all can't catch him?
Yeah, no doubt. So.
That's my ugly, man. That's ugly. It's just overall, not just a certain team. The overall open field tackling is horrible in the NFL.
Yeah, no doubt. So my good this week in this abysmal year for the Dallas Cowboys is same cat you talking about though. The fact that CeeDee Lamb is still ranked number 3 receiver in the league right now.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Number 3.
If he had tried hard, he'd be number 1.
He got 841 yards right now, 77 receptions, on pace to have another 100 reception season, man. CeeDee Lamb is not having a bad season. You know, wins, not so much, but his play, his effort is there most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
You know, so.
But for the 100 and some million you got, we need that there all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's just fans' expectations, man.
Yeah, so that's my good. CD Lamb.
I love CD.
Still doing what it do, man. Earning a check over there. Unlike that other guy we got earning $60 million for nothing. Then my bad for the week. Also gotta say good as Jameis Winston, because that was a great win. My bad for the week. Oh man, it's tough. It's gotta be the New York Giants organization, man. Like, what are y'all doing over there? Just gonna let the man go after y'all let Saquon Barkley go? We kind of talked about that all week. I ain't gotta dive into it too much, but it ain't good, man. It ain't good, man. It is not good. And my ugly has to be the Washington Commanders. Started out hot, tricked everybody. Everybody fly, fun, having fun. Everybody on the team hype. We don't see that no more.
No.
That whole demeanor, that organization and team is turning around quickly with 3 straight losses. So that's my ugly, man. The Commanders can't figure it out, and it looks like Cliff Kingsbury is doing what we know him to do.
He is who we thought he was,
and he is losing games at the end of the season. And how many teams are tanking, man? And is this draft that good? I'm just wondering. But we're gonna keep this thing moving.
Y'all Me too. I'm wondering about everybody talking that. Oh, Dotson and Warren. Who they gonna get?
Hey, I don't know. Some people say they want Travis, and other people say other things. But
okay, I'm gonna say okay.
Y'all know what time it is. Light it up, spark it up, burn that thing. Roll up one real quick, man. Hey, put a little flame on that thing, you know. Hey, we got these rapid fire picks coming at you, huh? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Uh-oh. What happened to my screen? Hey, we'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with the screen.
Screen froze like that.
Yep.
What happened was?
I don't know. But I'm gonna take this up. We'll be right back. Well, we still here, man. Just trying to figure out what happened to our screen real quick. But we should be straight. That's pretty wild. What up, y'all? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to our screen. It froze up for whatever reason. But Just getting it back right real quick so we can continue on with the show. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you're enjoying yourselves as much as we are enjoying the show as well. Get everything back right. What's going down? What's going down? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. We back for now. We back for now. Just getting everything back tightened up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Unc heading right back. You know, appreciate you. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, man, go on over, hit that subscribe button one time for your mind, you know. And appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Had a little situation right there with the screen, but we got it fixed. Let me get this music back. Okay, we back popping like I want to be popping right now. But yeah, man. So on to that rapid fire. Y'all know what it is. Time for the hot picks, rapid fire hot takes of the week. Y'all go ahead and let me give you some time to hit that QR code, man. These are BetUS NFL Week 12 picks coming at you right now. So here we go, Unc. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's crank this thing up. First off, we got them Raiders and the Chiefs. Who you got, Unc?
Got Chiefs.
I got Chiefs as well. I know the Raiders have been giving them issues the past few years in this game, but this week I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs.
I got Chiefs.
Let's say we got the Seahawks and the Jets.
Got Seahawks.
Let me make sure that's right. Yep, that's right. Next up, I got the Seahawks as well. I got Seahawks as well. The Jets.
Geno playing decent. Geno playing decent.
Jets need to win, but I got the Seahawks. Then we got the Bucks and the Panthers. Who you got, Huh?
I got the Bucks.
You got the Bucks in this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm taking them Bucks as well. The Panthers been playing really good. It's gonna be a tough game, but I got the Bucks as well. Next up, we got the Bears versus the Lions. Who you got, Huh?
I got the Lions.
You got them Lions? I'm coming with them Lions too. Them boys are rolling right now.
Them boys playing good, man.
Rolling right now.
Well coached, all that.
Yeah. Next up, we got that good. Looks like Pittsburgh Steelers taking on them Bengals. Who you got, Huh?
I got Pittsburgh.
I got. Wait.
Where they playing at?
They're playing in Cincinnati.
They played last Thursday night, right?
Yes.
I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got the Bengals, man. I got the Bengals in this one because the Bengals need to win. And they're gonna be playing their butt off, man.
Yeah.
I think they're missing Joe Mixon too.
Pittsburgh needed to, and I think they're gonna. Yeah. Pittsburgh got a better defense and just overall solid. Pittsburgh got a solid organization. Yeah. Owners, GM, coach, all that, because they don't change.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because they have a bad year, they don't change.
I should go Pittsburgh, but I'm going Cincinnati right now.
You should.
I'm going Cincinnati right now.
Your last chance.
I'm going Cincinnati.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Next up, I can't see the screen. That's some Titans against. We got the Titans and the Commanders. Who you got, Huh?
Oh God.
Titans had a big win this past weekend.
I don't think they're consistent, and the Commanders ain't either. So where they playing at?
In Washington.
I'm gonna take the Commanders.
I got the Commanders as well, man. Looks like we got a really good one coming up this week. Yeah. Got them Eagles and the Ravens facing off. Who you got now?
Where they at?
In Baltimore.
Well, it's cold anywhere they play.
Yeah. They're both in the Northeast.
I'm taking the Eagles, man.
You taking the Eagles over Baltimore? I'm taking Baltimore. Taking Baltimore just because I want to, man. We got Saquon versus Henry. Yeah,
that's why I want.
I hate the Eagles.
Hey, I mean, I do too. But but they from the East, so I got a little affinity for them. They from the NFC.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
I mean, then I think Saquon is about right now. He's as dangerous as anybody in the league.
Ooh, Drew Lock starting for the Giants. Okay, that's gonna be a good one. That's good for them boys.
Yeah,
that's good for them boys, man. But yeah, they still not gonna get that win against some Cowboys. He ain't been there long enough, and Drew Lock, he'd have been something by now if he was gonna be something. How I feel about him.
Yeah, there you go.
Giants and Cowboys. Who you got? Them Cowboys?
Yeah, I got them boys.
We them boys, man. I'm rocking with them boys as well. Oh, let me throw that fire back on. Hope y'all had time to hit that QR code, by the way. Next up, we got the Cardinals and the Vikings. Who you got, Huh?
I got the Vikings.
Got them Vikes? Right on. Yeah.
Who you got?
Man, I got them Cardinals, man. I got Kyler Murray.
Where they playing at?
They playing in Minnesota, but I got them Kyler Murrays. I got them Kyler Murrays over them Sam Darnolds.
Are you just playing the homer thing right there?
Yeah,
because you ain't really got no faith. You just playing the homer role.
Yeah, I just
know sometimes I do too.
That's a Dallas kid.
I already made a couple of homer picks already.
Yeah, I'm rocking with them. And then next up, we got those Jags versus the Texans in Jacksonville. Who you got?
I got the Texans.
I got the Texans as well, man. How you hit that code on the screen? QR code? Yeah, you got to scan that QR code, man.
Take out the 5J so they can scan.
Yeah, I know it's tough if you on. I guess if you're on your laptop, and if not, you can go on over to the Noonish page, and we have a link. So go on over to YouTube on our page that you're looking on right now. If you go into the description of the show, we have a link to the BetUS NCAA picks. We also have a link to the BetUS NFL picks on the show as well.
Because I know,
because
it's pretty impossible to watch the show on your phone and scan the QR code.
Exactly.
So go to YouTube on your TV.
Yep.
I would say better than your computer. Go to YouTube on your TV and then scan the QR code with your phone. Exactly. And then that way you don't have to miss none of the show.
And if you can't do that, then go on over and hit that link. Yeah, hit that link on the computer.
And then
if
not, after we off, go hit that link.
Yeah, go on over to the Noonish page and knock that on out. Appreciate that right there, man. Great question right there, Trip. Great question, bro. Great question. Also, let me get that rapid fire. Keep that thing going. Next up, I think we ended at the Texans and the Jags. Looks like we got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Patriots this next weekend. Who you got, huh? Who you got?
Yeah, San Francisco's struggling. I don't think they're struggling that bad. I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one if they lose that one. Or is that that's the Bills. I'm sorry, that's the Bills. That's the Bills and the 49ers.
Oh, I got the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills too. I got the Bills.
I got the Bills. Playing that. I got the Bills.
My fault. The icons are real small on the screen, y'all, so I'm having to get up and check them out. But next up, beyond that, we got looks like Green Bay taking on the Dolphins. That's gonna be a really good game at Lambeau.
I got at Lambeau. I got Green Bay all day.
I do as well. Yeah,
cold weather and I think they better. Period.
Dolphins don't swim in the ice.
No, I think that Green Bay really better than the Dolphins.
Yeah, I do too. But especially up in that area. For sure. And then we got the Patriots taking on the Colts. Who you got, huh?
I'm gonna go with the Colts. Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
Flacco
man.
might can't beat a lot of people.
Yeah, I think Richardson might be back in there calling the shots though, but he be playing pretty decent though. Yeah, so I'm going with the. Whew. Patriots ain't been playing bad, man. I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
I'm going with the Colts. I can't go with the Patriots right now. I don't believe in them.
Yeah,
like
I can't go with them right now.
I don't believe in them.
They're horrible right now.
Yeah,
they're worse than the Cowboys right now.
Absolutely. Next up, we got the Rams and the Saints. Who you got, huh?
I got the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with them Rams too, because we all know the Saints ain't
And the Saints won the game since the Cowboys won.
They got one win. They won a couple weeks ago.
What did I say when they beat the Cowboys?
You said they gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Man, that was off the sports guru, man.
Yeah, man.
But anyway,
hey, he like Cleo to the rest of the game, you know. And then we got the Browns and the Broncos. Who you got? In Denver.
Denver and who?
And the Browns.
In Denver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I ain't seen enough consistency out of James.
Oh,
and that's the only reason why.
Day Blues, that's Rob in the house.
Day Blues, what's going down? Let's go. What's going down, big dog? What up, Rob? Yeah, man. And then last but not least, but it also could be least if you wanted it to be, we got the Chargers taking on the Falcons. What you got?
I'm gonna take where they at?
They're in ATL, shouting.
I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm taking them Chargers.
I know
man.
you will. That's why I took the Falcons.
You know them Falcons ain't got nothing on me. They ain't got nothing for me.
I got the Kirk. I got the Cubs.
You got to take on that Cubs.
What's up, Cubs? I got Kirk Coles.
Yeah. So that's what we got this week for our rapid fire BetUS Week 12 picks, man. Make sure y'all scan that QR code or go onto the Noonish page and hit that link, man.
And come on hit that subscription button over there if anybody out there ain't did it.
We trying to put that bread in your pocket, man.
Hit that subscription button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell so you'll... Because sometimes we have watch parties on the weekend.
Yep.
But we here every Wednesday around Noonish. So hit that like button, that subscription button, and that notification bell, and then share it with somebody that likes sports and technology, just like you do.
You heard, huh? Quit playing. What you playing with yourself?
All that. Yeah.
Don't play with yourself. Hey, man, we got that Noonish Fantasy Football Week. Yeah, our league right here cracking, man. Had a big game. Trip. Hey, bro. Sorry we had to do it to you like that. Hey, I called Justice Hill. I said, hey, bro, I can't let Lamar touch the ball no more. I need you to go on and break off that big, long 51-yard touchdown real quick, big dog. I need that. He said, I got you, boss. That's what Justice Hill told me, Trip. And that boy took that thing to the house. Next thing I know, I'm up 1.5 points on Trip. 8 minutes to go in the game. I done already cut the game off. This is a loss in fantasy. Ain't no way in hell Lamar gonna go 8 minutes without scoring 1.5 points. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, Trip, you know why I can feel like this and gloat and smile? Because it didn't happen to me before, dog. I ain't been on the receiving side of this stuff, you know? I'm usually the one taking that L, but hey, we got that win this week in that good fantasy league. So yeah, man, if y'all don't know, CY, First Lady of F1 and NHL, she is our reigning champion right now, but she is not winning right now. Your boy,
what place you in?
CY, I believe, is in currently 5th place. She is in 5th place. Currently
I think CY, you gonna go on the run.
Oh, she's tied for 3rd. I'm sorry. She's tied for 3rd.
CY, you finna go on the run and win the thing, baby. Go on run.
So
I got confidence in you.
So me and Ant are 1st and 2nd.
You knew?
Anthony, my boy down at College Station.
Oh, okay.
1st and 2nd, then like Goo Punch, Trip, and CY are tied for 3rd right now. And then, you know, Unc rounding out the bottom by itself, man. Unc ain't got now win, boy, posting a goose egg.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, hey, 1.5 points, Trip. Literally 1.5. I beat you by 1.5 this week, bro. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate the love, big dog. Appreciate the love. Tell this old lady I'm about who. Yeah. Say, well, I'm about to tell this old lady. No, sir. Hey, take them L's with class.
What you say? What I'm about to tell who's old lady?
Nah, you ain't talking about mine, dog.
I'm gonna say who old lady?
You wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. I said you wanna be starting something. Got to be starting something. You gotta get over. Look at that. That's too low to get under. Look at that.
Hey, I just got to say this here, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I took my baby to the doctor. Look at that.
Hey, all I got to tell the Billy G is the kid ain't mine. And that ain't my song.
Hey, said that ain't the one,
He don't
dog.
look like me.
That ain't me, dog.
He don't look like me. That ain't my song.
That ain't
I don't know
me,
what you're talking
dog.
about, Billy G.
Hey,
I'm finna
M Jack wasn't playing. Hey, boy, you better don't bring your girl around is what M Jack used to say, man.
Oh, hey.
But y'all know what time it is, man.
Well, I'm saying it like this: is MJ can take a chance your girl.
Period.
That's MJ girl.
Period.
He can have her.
Exactly.
He can have her.
But y'all know it's time for Chang-a-lang, 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 chang-a-lang. Ring the bell, man. What's going down? We got Roger Craig this week. What's going down?
I know you just left.
Uh-oh. Can't use the ring the bell cam this week.
Yeah, we're gonna ring the bell.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're gonna ring the bell.
Roger Craig, huh?
Oh, Lord, my wife.
Oh, that's bad timing.
Hello?
That's bad timing. What's my boy should do a song? That ain't perfect timing. That's bad timing. We're gonna try this again. So we're gonna
No, that's all. Say, man, I'm gonna tell y'all. See, I'm talking about more sports. Say, man, let me tell y'all.
we're gonna ring the bell.
If y'all got a wife, say, man, y'all put your wife on the front burner, put everything else on the back burner, your life will be a whole lot better.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, but anyway, that was my wife. But then back to the ring the bell, man. We're gonna talk about Roger Craig. Man, and I found out something about Roger Craig this week. You know, like I don't like to ring the bell, and I go get my stats to back up what I already thought about these people.
Yeah.
And most of the time, every now and then, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm right.
Yeah.
Man, and one thing I found out about Roger Craig this week, Roger Craig ain't in the Hall of Fame.
He's not?
That's a damn shame, man.
Roger Craig is not in the Hall of Fame. Wow,
man,
that's crazy.
The Hall of Fame and all this stuff,
That's
man,
crazy.
this is what I try to get people to understand. And I don't got to talk about Roger Craig.
Popularity.
A lot of this stuff is popularity, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I read about Roger Craig, you tell me something about his career that don't say Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, Roger Craig, and I forgot this too about it. I knew it then when I read it, I had brought Roger Craig. Roger Craig went to the University of Nebraska.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I forgot it.
Yeah.
I knew it at the time.
Yeah.
But you talking about 1983.
Yeah.
Talking about 30 years. I had say, man, and this is one thing. Have you ever saw Roger Craig run the ball? Have you ever saw him like run? I mean,
high knees.
What did he run like to you?
That boy ran with high knees.
I mean, what did he run like when you saw him run? What did you say? He run like a what? A track and field athlete.
Oh yeah.
Roger Craig was a hurdler.
Okay, that makes sense for the high knees.
Yeah. So Roger Craig, I'm gonna go backwards to forwards. I'm gonna say like in high school, Roger Craig is from Iowa. He's from Davenport, Iowa.
Oh wow.
And in the Iowa State Championship, Roger Craig got second in the 110 hurdles and the 400-meter hurdles.
Oh wow.
In the state championship of Iowa, way back in high school. So when I used to run, I didn't even know that he did this until recently. But I knew I said, man, Roger Craig run like a track athlete.
Yeah.
And then I got another story about Roger Craig. When Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, and John Taylor was all on the San Francisco 49ers, when they were in practice, whoever, like if they caught a pass, like if Roger Craig caught a pass out the backfield, and he wouldn't stop. He would run all the way to the end zone.
Wow, yeah.
And then Jerry Rice and John Taylor would race him to the end zone.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then if John Taylor caught a pass and he would run to the end zone, Jerry Rice and Roger Craig would race him to the end zone.
Yeah.
And then when Jerry Rice caught a pass, John Taylor and Roger Craig would race him to the end zone.
Yeah. And that's what that championship pedigree looked like right there.
And at first,
boys working.
At first, Bill Walsh was a coach. He would be blowing the whistle, stop.
Yeah.
But after they wouldn't stop and kept racing every day, he would just let them race to see who's gonna win.
Absolutely.
On that particular play.
Hey, they ain't getting worse doing that.
And guess what? They were all in better shape because of that.
Yes, sir.
And so therefore, you ain't never seen Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, none of them do run with their head up in the air.
That's that iron sharpen iron right there.
I was on the sideline, grasping for air. Because these guys were in shape because they held you accountable and themselves accountable.
How many Super Bowls did they win?
Well, they won 4. Roger Craig was there for 3.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to talk about Roger Craig right now.
All right.
Roger Craig is from the University of Nebraska. And he graduated in 1983, came to the 49ers. He was 6 foot, 222 pounds.
Big boy. Thick boy.
Thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah.
6 foot, 222. And had some speed because he ran track.
Yes, sir.
You know, and he ran like a track athlete. He was drafted in the 2nd round. And Roger Craig, he was just must-see TV, man. Roger Craig was the first NFL back that rushed for 1,000 yards and caught 1,000 yards out the backfield.
Wow. So it's
like it hasn't been but 2 people do it since that time.
And who was that?
Marshall Faulk.
Yep.
And Christian
McCaffrey. Yeah.
And that's why I say that it's a travesty that he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
That doesn't make sense.
Because Marshall Faulk in the Hall of Fame.
And he's got 3 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
3.
That's what I'm saying. So how is he not in the Hall of Fame?
And he was the horse on that Joe Montana, Jerry Rice train.
He was the one.
Ronnie Lott.
He was the one.
Name you say after them 3 was Roger Craig.
He was the one that made that. I don't know if you want to say that 7th or 8th guy. Pay attention to the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you got Jerry Rice
and John Taylor running free because
and I can't even think of the name of their tight end right now, man. They got a dad. And then they had Tom Rathman.
Clark, wasn't it?
No, Dwight Clark was a receiver.
That was before. Yeah,
that was the first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then the other 3, you'll come Roger Craig. I'm saying he was the one that made the defense pay attention to the run. Oh, I can't worry about Jerry Rice because I got Roger Craig back here. Can run and catch out the backfield.
They had him and Tom Rathman back there.
Yeah. So that's why I always tell people, when you catch the guys that have won multiple championships, look at their teammates.
Look at their teammates, yeah. Absolutely.
They got outstanding teammates, and that go for every sport.
But was Roger Craig was he a bad media guy? Like, why?
No.
How is Roger Craig not in the Hall of Fame right now?
Well, Roger Craig is not in the Hall of Fame because Joe Montana, Jerry Rice got so much attention, and now they got. But
how old was I? I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and I still knew who Roger Craig was. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, you knew who he was, but then you got this is how they do. They got certain guys on your team going to the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
You see, Drew Pearson just got in the Hall of Fame, even though he was all decade.
Yeah, and he was like an honorary guy.
No, he was all decade of the 70s.
Yeah.
How are you the best guy for 10 years and you ain't in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the Hall of Fame is popularity and how they like you in the media more than it is how good you are.
Man, that's
so,
insane.
But anyway, Roger Craig.
I didn't know Roger Craig.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just took for granted.
Yeah, that he was.
That he was in the Hall of Fame.
Because his peers around him, absolutely.
I'm talking about with the eye test.
Yeah.
He in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Roger Craig was what that was.
Like I said, he was drafted in the second round, 6 foot, 222 pounds. He's the first back to rush for 1,000 and catch 1,000 out the backfield. And then Roger Craig had the year 1985 when he had the 1,000 yards receiving and the 1,000 yards catching. Roger Craig had 214 carries for 1,050 yards. He had 92 catches for 1,016 yards and 15 touchdowns.
Man.
And then he's also was offensive player of the year. Not MVP, they had the MVP.
Yeah.
And he was offensive player of the year, 3-time Super Bowl champion. And this is his career statistic. 8,184 yards rushing, 4,911 yards receiving.
13,000 yards total
13 yards total offense.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So, and 73 touchdowns. So Roger Craig was that dude, man.
Yeah, man, he can ball.
So when I looked up went on Google, because I'm just trying to find out, because I can tell you what I know about Roger Craig, but I can't tell you how exactly that he rushed for 8,189 yards.
Yeah.
I know he was a good runner, great receiver, but I couldn't just, and this is the thing, that if he would have just concentrated strictly on running, that would probably be 14,000 yards.
And Roger Craig didn't play that long neither, did he? About 8 years? 9 years?
No, he played 8-9 years. Then he went to a couple teams after San Francisco.
Okay.
He went to Minnesota, I think Oakland.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. But I'm just saying
that happened.
That was just trying to get some more money. How athletes do. Hanging on at the end, but don't want this. But all his glory years were with San Francisco. 3-time Super Bowl champion, offensive player of the year, 13,000 total yards, 8,000 rushing, 4,000 receiving. Come on, man. You can tell me he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
That's exceptional, man. I can't. That's unbelievable that Roger Craig
is not in the Hall of Fame.
That Roger Craig's not in the Hall of Fame.
I was surprised when I said that was one of the first things that came up. One of the first things come up. They were surprised too. Google is surprised.
Absolutely.
Because Google he ain't in the Hall of Fame. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's insane.
Roger
Craig was that dude, man.
And then Roger Craig made a lot of this stuff that everybody else did possible.
Yeah.
Because when you got to have at least a minimum of 7 or 8 guys watching that box. And then the same guy that's watching the box he might come out the backfield. So you sure got to have 7 or 8 guys concentrating on the box all the time.
Yep.
And then you got a good fullback.
Yeah.
2 good receivers. This was just before all that 3 wide receivers said and all that stuff. This who a lot of people don't know who made the 3 wide receivers popular. Was it Los Angeles Rams with Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, and whoever else they had?
It wasn't before. You don't think Warren Moon and the run and shoot made it popular?
They still had 2 running backs.
Yeah.
They might have made. Now they did. They came. It was more situational.
The Haywood Jeffrey and
Kenny Barrows.
And they had one more.
And they had also at one time they had White. What's his name? Billy White Shoe Johnson.
Okay.
You know, they had it. It was more situational. But the Los Angeles Rams would line up on first down. Yeah. They was the first one to line up on first down with 3 wide receivers. Yeah. That I can remember.
The greatest show on turf.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
say Mark Clayton was a part of that. You know Mark Clayton was a part of that, you know, just right after. Right after. They won the Super Bowl, Mark Clayton went the next year. Right after.
He played with Torrey Baltimore?
Yeah, he played with Torrey Holt and them boys up there.
Yep. But they were the first one that I can remember. Because I hate to say the first one ever. But I'm saying they're the first one that would line up with 3 wide receivers on a regular basis. On first down. Yeah. Not second, third.
Absolutely.
On first down, the Rams would do that. And then they had Marshall Faulk that could catch and run out the back. He was another one of those guys. So he made all that possible also.
Yeah, he was one of the 3 you named, 1,000 guys.
Yeah.
And the other 2 was in San Francisco.
And Marshall Faulk already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I would be surprised if Christian McCaffrey don't go.
Yeah.
And if you leave Roger Craig out, you're full of shit.
Absolutely.
You're full of shit. That's why I don't.
It's something else there.
Sometimes that Hall of Fame stuff is so.
Yeah, it's
a whole lot of times
popularity,
is
man.
Bunch of crap.
But
that's to ring the bell, y'all.
That's to ring the bell for the week right there.
And if you don't know, now you know. Go check out some clips on Roger Craig because he is him.
He was that dude, man. He was absolutely that dude when he played, man. So we're gonna keep this train rolling, man. That's the bulk of the show. We still got one more topic to talk about. You know, it's not too much to talk about, but a little something. And you know, a lot of people are up in arms about the Jake. You know, people trying to get their money back from their bets. You know, however they can get it back.
They should get it back, man.
Yeah, but
because they didn't know that Mike Tyson could only throw certain punches, and if he knocked him out for this round, every round the money go up. And you betting on a real fight. Yeah. You're not betting on something that's staged.
Absolutely.
And orchestrated.
Didn't know Mike Tyson had a bum right knee. You know, it's a whole bunch.
We didn't know he almost died in June.
It was a bunch in that fine print.
Mike soon as the fight over, almost died in June.
Yeah. Well, you should have told us that during the...
I could hardly walk across the ring. Why you didn't say that, man?
Y'all should have postponed the fight a little bit longer.
And this is why I say boxing took a black eye. Because they sanctioned that bull crap.
Yeah, man. That's the bad part. And
then people go put their money down.
Yeah.
Thinking that it's a sanctioned fight.
And it's not. And I've seen several videos showing Mike Tyson pulling back, and when Jake Paul whispered in his ear, "Hey, you're going a little bit too hard," and Mike Tyson obviously clearly holding back after that point of the fight. Man, it's crazy.
And I'm gonna say this:
they suing, man, $50 million class action lawsuit, man, to Netflix for the buffering issues.
Paul, and I'm done with Mike Tyson, and I'm done with all these. Exhibition.
I'm gonna keep watching. It's fun to talk about.
I'm not gonna watch Mike Paul. I mean Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul, yeah.
Mike Tyson, you can't even move. I'm not watching you. Go home and enjoy your family.
Be done.
Like Ogden.
Be done with it, yeah.
You know, because there's certain things about back in the day, but there's certain things I had, like hip hop race, I ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
Mike, go home, sit down, and enjoy what's this podcast?
Hot boxing. I don't think you're doing it no more, but yeah.
You go back to hot boxing, whatever you're doing, but don't try to fight.
Just relax.
And if Jake Paul, if you think you're a fighter, go on and fight y'all. Go on and fight who's that he called out?
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, he called
out Conor McGregor, but I mean...
No, not even Conor McGregor.
Probably. My boy called him out.
No, he called out...
Andre Ward called him out.
No, he called out a boxer.
Ryan Garcia?
No, not Ryan Garcia.
No, I don't know. It don't matter. It
don't
Tommy
matter.
Fury
go and fight some real fight. I don't care if they weigh 150 or 60. Fight them. They real fighters.
Yeah.
Fight one of them and see what happens.
Yeah, Tripp said he about done with boxing. Man,
me too, man.
I ain't done with boxing. But
boxing is so shiesty.
We know we get. Jake Paul is like WWE. You know what you're getting into. It ain't gonna be real. Boys is really trying to make money.
Last fight.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying, I ain't gonna get sucked in no more because I know it's bull crap.
Yeah, I need Jake Paul to go fight somebody that already got bread, that ain't worried about making $20 million if he lasts 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that don't care about the money and just want to knock Jake Paul out. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and
what
I think Tank too small, man. Tank too small for Jake. Tank too small for Jake.
I would say that. In a real fight, I don't know.
You don't know?
Because Jake Paul cannot fight, man. That's all I'm saying, man. When you get somebody, I'm going to say it like this. If Tank Davis hit Jake Paul, he will go to damn sleep. If they in 10-ounce gloves.
If they got regular gloves on, yeah.
If they got 10-ounce gloves.
Man.
He'll not end up. No, what's the... No, he called out the Spanish guy that fought...
Triple G? Who? Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo. He called out Canelo knock his ass out, man.
Yeah.
Because Canelo is about 160.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Walking the streets. And if he fight Jake Paul, he ain't got to lose down no way.
Yeah.
He'll knock Jake Paul out.
Yeah. No, I don't think Jake... I mean, that'd be a huge fight. That'd make a lot of money. And that's what Jake more so after. I would love to see Canelo fight Jake Paul.
No,
because I don't think Canelo worried about the bread. I think he's knocking him out.
No, none of this. There's certain punches you can't throw if you knock him out. Fight a real fight, and I will put. I'll
tell you this: if Nate Diaz can take Jake Paul 12 rounds or 8 rounds, there's no way in hell Jake Paul can stand against Canelo Alvarez.
That's what I was trying to think. I couldn't think about it.
Even David Benavidez. Let's go. David Benavidez, a little smaller fighter than Jake Paul. Canelo don't. I mean, Canelo, a little bigger fighter than Canelo. He don't want none of David Benavidez, man. But yeah, they suing and they should.
And then
people suing and they should
because they sold something that they didn't present.
Yeah,
they sold. Yeah,
they're suing. They're suing because buffering was horrible.
Yeah, that's like telling you buy 14 karat gold, I give you 10.
Yeah, Nate can't turn a punch, bro. Like that. Yeah, that ain't it. But I tell you what. You put David Benavidez in there, I want to see that fight. Or Canelo, man. Either one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Canelo's too much because that's a champ. David Benavidez should be the champ, and Canelo running. Jake Paul and Benavidez, that'd be great, man. That would be great. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
the Mexican Monster will send him to a coma.
Yeah,
absolutely. Hey,
absolutely.
When I saw Earl Spence, somebody say, Earl, you want to fight David Benavidez next? And Earl said, hell no.
Yeah. Who you think?
When I saw Earl say, hell no, to that fight, I was like, all right, David Benavidez is a real deal Holyfield.
Earl said
and this before Earl took that L.
Earl said like Rebel Bullwinkle, hell to the no.
To the no.
To
the no, man. But yeah, enough of that Jake Paul talk, man. So y'all know what time it is, man. We about done with the show, but it's time for a little bit of IMO. In my opinion, this is a part of the show where me and give our opinion. No rebuttals are allowed. You give that opinion, and it is what it is at the end of the day. What you got for us this week,
I got something for you right now, J.A.
Yeah.
A lot of our fans might not like it, even you might like it. I'm going to say it like this.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
yeah,
Michael Jordan, 6-0 in the NBA Finals is the biggest bunch of bull crap that I ever heard. This is why I'm going to tell you this, J.A. Okay, he's 6-0 in the NBA Finals. He played 15 years, but every year that he played, they had a Finals just because you're not in the... See, this is what Michael Jordan fans, this is just my opinion, they try to make it seem like losing in the first round is not as bad as losing in the finals. And that's the biggest bunch of crap I ever heard. Because they'll say, oh, he's 6-0 in the finals, but all that tells me is that he lost. He either didn't make the playoffs or he lost before the finals.
Yeah.
And then I hear him say about other guys, oh, he can't get out the first round. They criticize him for not getting out the first round, but I got a chance to tell CP3. They criticize you, CP3. Oh, you ain't never made the finals, but I got something to make CP3 start telling them this. At least I ain't never lost in the finals.
Yeah.
So they Michael Jordan fans will have you believe that his 4 first round losses is better than LeBron's four losses in the finals. That's what Michael Jordan fans try to make people believe. And that's just the biggest. I never heard that you ask anybody in any sport, would you rather lose? Then we criticize Dak Prescott. You can't get out the first round of the playoffs. But then when Michael lost 4 times in the first round, we say, oh, at least it wasn't the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't understand. And I just want somebody to make Unc understand that how losing in the first round is better than losing in the finals. I just don't comprehend that thought. And Michael Jordan fans, to me, they twist the facts to make Michael Jordan seem better than he is. But this is just my opinion, because when you tell me he lost, he didn't lose in the final, but I can tell you that he's 0-6 against Boston Celtics in the playoffs. He is 1-5 against Boston and Detroit in the playoffs. I mean, so I don't understand. Even though he didn't lose in the finals, he lost in the first round. He lost 4 times in the first round, 2 times in the conference finals, 3 times he didn't even make the playoffs, and you tell me that that's better than losing in the finals. When somebody I'm going to say it like people say, make it make sense. Because there is no sport and nobody, because if you go ask Carmelo Anthony, he would have never, like he did, never made the playoffs most of his career, and then when he did, lose in the first round, or would he rather lost in the finals? He'd say, I would have rather lost in the finals. That only goes to make Michael Jordan sound better. But all the time, when you tell me that he's 6-0 in the finals, that just tell me that he lost 9 times before the finals, or else didn't make the playoffs. That's all that tell me, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yes. Unc picked the perfect time to talk about that. Because I can't say nothing right now.
Absolutely. It ain't nothing
Hey, unconscious conscious say Jordan just a good player. Steve Marshall said, tell him, Unc, hey, man. That's a great, great opinion, Unc. That's all I have to say. I'm going to bring that back up during the show now.
hey, I got some more. And then not only do Unc have his opinion, Unc got some stats to back that up.
Unc knows. Hey, I'm showing some maturity right now. Because my cheeks hurt. My tongue bleeding right now.
I know it is. That's why I caught him off guard, y'all.
Because I can't say nothing, man.
Because this is no rebuttal.
That's a great opinion, Unc. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, Bill Russell was great. I agree, man. Yeah. But so in my opinion, man, and Unc, I don't know how you feel about this. You might feel like I felt about Jordan when I say what I'm about to say right now. Hey, candy yams, sweet potato pie. Y'all can take all that shit to the ocean and leave it there, man. Who in the world like how can you like sweet? I spit so hard right there. Unc got my cheeks, got my whole face messed up from the Jordan conversation.
Yeah,
I'm trying to recover. Trying to recover right now. Hey, man, sweet potatoes, that's just not it. You know what I'm saying? My whole family look at me sideways. They're like, boy, you don't like candy yams? You don't like sweet? No, I don't like none of that. You can have all of that. Peach cobbler, all that. You can take it. I don't do the sweet cooked foods. I can do without that. That's the last. I'm not eating that on Thanksgiving. I'm not eating pumpkin pie neither, but I'm not eating no sweet potatoes. I ain't never put no sugar on no mashed potatoes in my life, no caramel on no mashed potatoes. So why would I want one?
Rebuttal.
Why would I want one?
Wait a minute. I ain't got no rebuttal. Yeah. But I just got one question. So you don't eat pumpkin pie. You ain't like Brother Mackey's?
No. I don't do that one but y'all can have those sweet potatoes, man.
That ain't no rebuttal. I just have questions.
Y'all can have those sweet potatoes, man. Hey, give me a cheesecake. I want my sweets to be sweets and I want my food to be food, man. I need to separate the two. I can't have no sweet potato. You know what I'm saying? I don't like sour apples. I don't like sour grapes. I like my apples and grapes to be sweet too. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do no sweet foods. This is just me. I think sweet potato is disgusting and gross. And in my opinion, y'all can leave all that stuff out of Thanksgiving because I ain't going to have none of it. I don't care how much you dress it up. You can have it. You can have it. So that's
good point. Good point, man. Like I said, that's his opinion, not mine.
That's my opinion, man. It's been a great show, man. Definitely appreciate you all tuning in to the show today, man. Checking us out, man. If you haven't already, go on over, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and like the show so YouTube can show YouTube that y'all appreciate us being on here, man. Hey, we got super chat, man. Gonna throw a donation in that thing, man. Keep us going around here, man. You know, super chats, whatever, gonna join, be a member. Trip to Ghost, that is the number one ace right there. Yeah, man, and we just keeping this thing coming, man.
Book house, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Goop Punch, N123.
Yes,
these are the people. We ain't trying to leave nobody out.
OGs of the community,
and
man.
We appreciate everybody, but
absolutely.
But these are the people that chime in on a regular basis.
And they come in. What we appreciate, they come in and talk they ish every week, man. Give their opinions.
And then we got
bring
a couple
up topics,
other people.
all that good stuff. It's an interactive experience over
out.
here, man. So definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Be watching this weekend for the watch party. Hope you all have an excellent Thanksgiving and eat all the food. Spend a lot of great time with family and friends, man. But we're gonna be back some point this weekend with the watch party, man. We'll let y'all know. That's why it's important to hit that notification button. YouTube, if I don't know, y'all got to get that figured out with Trip. Hopefully, he got his notification today. But yeah, man, we're gonna see y'all for sure next week sometime.